This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I awake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you late. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet, these hoes is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
Yeah. What up, though? What's popping, y'all? What's popping? Welcome home. Wishing y'all a good night or good morning, wherever this broadcast is finding you as you are roaming the earth. Let me know in the area, drop your area code in the chat. Let me know what part of the earth you are roaming the turf. Again, you are rocking with the best. Yes. My name is Mark Nash, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter, and hopefully your new favorite YouTuber. We're dropping some bars tonight. I saw this right here. Wasn't gonna do a show, but I was like, you know what? I got time. We got some time, right? I saw this article and it made me. I was like, I'm gonna bring this to the neighborhood. I'm gonna bring this back to the neighborhood. See what you guys think of this topic. Drake says Eminem is unappreciated. Which brings me back to a conversation we was having not yesterday, but the day before. And I was asking you guys who's overrated, who's underrated. What do you rank these guys? Definitely want to hear your conversation on this. Let me see who's out here early. Let me see who's here early. He said, let me see. Can't say early because this is a late night pop-up show. You know, our flagship shows are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 p.m. Told you guys if I can squeeze an episode in on those other days, I will. Let me see. So we'll pull up the article and we're gonna read what Drake had to say about Eminem. And I'm gonna open the phone lines up. I want you guys to pull up, call in. Y'all can let me know what y'all think as well. Check 1 2. All right. Let me see. Put my sounds up. Make sure we got this soundboard right. Let me see who is here with me right now. Shout out to I see Calico's here. Calico, what up? Love to hear Calico's take on it because he is an artist as well. So that'll be dope to hear what some MCs got to think. What the MCs think.
What up?
So shout out to Calico. James St. Patrick's Day. What up?
What up?
Titus the Titan.
What up?
Jennifer. What up, sis?
What up?
Rob G. What up?
What up?
All right. Let me see who else is here. X Lord GX. What up?
What up?
What up? He said, damn, I hate this song. Hey, look, it's all good. This shit old as hell too. It's just a funny song for me. Because it kind of goes with the show. When I be saying I hate this job, low-key I be talking to y'all niggas every day. Okay, I'm joking. Y'all know I love y'all. Take a joke. But the link is out there if anybody want to pull up with me. Let me cut this cam off for a brief second while I do this other thing I'm over here doing. Y'all already know how we do. Yo, did anybody see Stitch Duran hit the weed on the live yesterday when we were doing the show? Oh, that shit was dope. Jacob Stitch Duran, man. Hit a little bit of that gas. And you know he in Vegas, so he got some good gas out there. But yeah, let me see this. Let me pull this clip up right here, and we're gonna see what your boy Drake had to say. Let me see. Now, this clip, he said, watching Drake, because I think they doing the Up in Smoke tour too. But yeah, Drake thinks Eminem is unappreciated. Let me see. Where's the article? I'm trying to find the article. Here we go. So this is a tweet. Drake is watching the Up in Smoke tour. So he's watching a clip of the Up in Smoke tour. And he basically tweeted out, he said, man, this guy is underappreciated. Do you guys agree? Is Eminem underappreciated? Is he overrated, underrated? I got a poll in the chat. I want to know, do you guys think he's overrated or underrated? Martin Nash, what up? What's up, D Hodges? D Hodges, is Eminem underappreciated? Is he overrated or underrated? Definitely want to know what you guys think. Because here's the deal for real. I think Eminem is right where he's supposed to be. In my opinion, I think Eminem is right where he's supposed to be. I think the people who give him his flowers, give him his flowers. The people who don't rock with him, don't rock with him. It's like with any other artist. Some people gonna rock with you, some people not. Some people gonna be like, yo, he the GOAT. Some people, look, I heard people talk on the show the other day that did not like Jay-Z. It's a part of the game, homie. You didn't like dude. Everybody ain't gonna like you. But far as to say he's underappreciated, bro, the dude got an Oscar, he got Grammys, he everywhere he goes, he come on. I don't think he's underappreciated. He said that's my opinion. Which one? XLRD? Which one is your opinion? I missed that. Titus said Eminem is nice. James St. Patrick saying overrated. Jennifer said he's overrated. Let me see who else says that. Calico, let me see. Kelly, pull up. This is me telling Calico to pull up. You're more than welcome to pull up. Love to hear hip hop talk, especially from MCs. What's your opinion? He said that's my opinion. Also, which one? Where he's right where he's supposed to be? Y'all think the homie right where he's supposed to be? He get his flowers. He get his flowers. Some people got him top 5, dead or alive. I don't know about all of that. Do not know about all of that. But I'm open to hearing somebody else's opinion, but I don't know if I rank Eminem that high as top 5 dead or alive. It was a time where I probably had him high on that list. I don't know if I had him top 5 ever, but had him pretty high on the list. Oh man, I forgot to share the link out. Let me blast my link out on IG, Facebook, and Twitter. So if you guys are watching, man, please share the link if you can. Please share the link. Please share the link. I'm just saying, man, I'm gonna pull up Eminem stats, pull up where they got him at, because when I think of Eminem, I think he's a dope MC. I think he's all right. He can rap his ass off. But sometimes his music doesn't translate well to other people, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I just hear niggas in the hood always saying they ain't bumping Eminem, but I'm like, Eminem had some joints y'all had to be bumping, bro. But I let people tell me. Somebody said, nah, I think he's overrated. He said he's neither over or underrated. He's right where he's supposed to be. I like that. That's what I was talking about. I think the kid right where he's supposed to be. Jashawn says, salute. What up, my G? Now, I think he overrated a bit. I got a poll in the chat, too. I got a poll in the chat asking you guys, do y'all think Eminem is overrated or underrated? So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Share. Let me share this. Click share, copy link, share Facebook groups. There we go. Let me see. She said, I think he's corny as fuck. Yo, he got some corny ass songs, too. Let's be real. He got that. Remember he did the whole song where he was rapping like he was a dog? Come on, bro. Tupac would never. Biggie would never. Like, are you kidding me? I kid. I mean, I get it. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. But that's what we at in the creative bag in the studio. We're gonna rap like we're the dog from a TV show. I think he great. Jashawn said, I think he great, but I think what he talk about is not relatable. Thank you, Jashawn. It's not to some people. It's not. Some people can't relate to wanting to kill your mom, or the song Kim, where he talks about killing and burying his baby mom. I love that song back then, but that's not something that, like, now that I'm older, I go back and like, yeah, I want to play bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Or that Kim song where he talks about burying the chick. Some of that shit that shit didn't age like Biggie. Like Biggie, I got a story to tell. That shit aged well. Stan, I think Stan is a dope record. I think Stan aged very well. It's to the point people will call you a quote unquote Stan if you out here caping for a nigga too hard. So I get it. I definitely get it. But nah, man, some of them songs I just can't get with them, bro. Yeah, there's one like even the skits on his album, that shit he used to do, that Ken Kniff with the gay dude and shit. Oh, come on, bro. Who was in the studio telling him to like do that shit? Dr. Dre was on that session? Nah, I don't know. I don't know if Dr. Dre sat in on that one. Don't know. I don't understand some of the logic neither. Like, how do you say the guy is under? He said, "Dear Mark, I'm DM, but I ain't responding. I left my Instagram at the bottom." Dear Mark, dear, bro, I'm slow as hell. I was like, "Dear Mark, I DM you, but you're not responding. I left my Insta, Facebook, and Twitter at the bottom." Look, I'm slow as hell. I was like, "Nigga, you DM me? I ain't get it." Rob, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I must have been busy. I forgot how that line go, but you know what I mean, right? Yo, Rob, you're a funny motherfucker, yo. Pull up. It's an open panel, open channel, open dialogue. If anybody want to talk about this hip hop talk with me, anybody want to have some hip hop talk with me, that'd be dope. But I like the guy Eminem. Believe it or not, I do think the kid can rap his ass off. I think depending on his target, and what he's shooting his shot at, yeah, he can get his bars off. But like I said, some of them songs where he was doing the dog rap, when he was rapping like he was the dog. I peed on my leg. Oh man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I don't know. What's the Stephen A drop at? Where my Stephen A Smith drop at? I don't want to hear that.
I want to hear that.
Not at all, my G. I'm so sorry. It's not for me. But I would like to hear from somebody who's a big Eminem fan, and I would love for them to tell me where they rate him at. Because the guy, like I said, the guy can rap, he gets his accolades. So this he's underrated talk. I'm like, by who? Can't be underrated when you got a closet full of billboards, Grammys, and all of that shit. Billboard Awards, Grammys. He got an Oscar. Hard to call that guy underrated. I mean, that ain't what his check say. His check say he's all right. His check say he's doing okay. Let me see. He said, "Too late. I drove off the cliff by now." Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But the Lincoln's out there. Let me put the phone number on the screen too. If anybody want to call in and chop it up with me, more than happy to hear you guys. Give me your take on this. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Breaking Beats. Eminem is unappreciated, according to Drizzy Drake. He was sitting around watching the Open Smoke tour, and he put that out. He said, "Hey, you guys are unappreciative to Eminem." I don't know. I just find that I think Reggie got it right here. Eminem was a great hip hop artist, and then he fell off pretty bad. Yeah, I think he got so out of touch. He was so reclusive, and he stepped away. And it was just, when he tried to come back, it was just people couldn't relate to him no more. Like, even to the point where he's almost a character of himself now. When you see Eminem, you see the ball cap with the hoodie on, all black. It's like no different from Martin Nash wearing, I guess some would say, the red bucket hat. Like, sometimes you can become a character of yourself. I hope that's not what's happening with the kid, but I don't see the underappreciation. How much more does Drake want us to appreciate Eminem? I'm just curious. Like, because we don't mention him with the top 5 dead or alive. It's because some of those songs, like I said, the song where he was rapping like he was the dog and shit, people can't relate to that. Some of that stuff about killing your mom, people can't relate to that. I'm sure some people can, but not in our demographic. Like, our demographic comes up a lot of times, we'll kill you and beat your ass in the middle of school and shit, talking about my mama. Don't even know your mama. And you ready to fight them for talking about your mom, let alone hearing this guy say
yeah, I'm gonna kill your mom and all that shit. Nah, man. I think he's a super dope lyricist. It was a time where people had him up there. They would when they talked about him, they would say, well, he's technically one of the best rappers ever. The way he technically can put things together. And I get it, but it's more to it than that, right? It's not just about bending words and putting words together that don't supposed to go together. It's a little more than that for us with hip hop. A lot of times it's about how music resonates with you. Because let's be clear, music is a time capsule. Music can guide your emotions. You can hear a song and you be like, yo, I remember where I was at, what time I was there, who was around. You remember all of that shit when you think about your music. I don't got no music I really think about when I'm like, yo, this is the soundtrack to Killing My Mom right here. Nah, I don't have that record. I'm sorry. Do not have that record, but to each his own. Let me make sure I got this phone line open. I do not. My bad. So let me open the phone line up for you. Got you right here. Boom, boom, boom. 678-381-1938 if you want to call in. 678-381-1938. If you're international, you can add me on Skype and you can call for the Fritos. No chips. 100% free. Let me put my banner up. Where my banner at? If you guys want to support the show, smash that like button, click that share button. It helps tremendously with the visibility of the show. Lemon Pepper Chitlin said he's the white hype. He's the white hype. I mean, he damn sure the best white rapper of all time, right? Can we gotta at least give him that, right? Or they're gonna call me racist for saying I'm splitting up hip hop. Am I being racist? I'm just saying the guy can rap, yes. Underrated, no. Overrated, possibly. Unappreciated, hell no. I don't think he's underappreciated. But I got a poll in the chat. Make sure y'all fill out the poll. And like I said, it's an open panel, open channel. I do not have to know you, but if you are in that chat, that means you are a subscriber. So this is your show too. You're a friend of the show. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Have any of y'all ever been to an Eminem concert? Because I've never seen Eminem live. I don't even know how good he is as a live performer, other than what I see on television, just like you guys. Me, I'm a concert dude. I love to go to concerts. So whenever I see these guys perform one way, but then I see them at the show, sometimes you can fall in love with a new act for the first time at a concert. Her is dope, but once I saw her performing live, I knew this girl was special, and I've been a big fan of hers ever since. My guy Reggie Owens joins the show. What's up, Reggie? Oh, Reggie. Oh, what's the damn deal?
What's happening? What's happening?
What up?
What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Man, what you think of Eminem, man? Drake says Eminem is underappreciated. Do you agree or disagree, sir?
I mean, I can agree with him, but he got to understand, like, with time periods, as you move, hip hop is like technology, man, and it has a short time span before it becomes obsolete. And new technology comes back. We know the cycle of technological advances is very quick. And that's the thing with hip hop. When Eminem fell off, the trends in what is black culture don't remain linear for decades, like country music or rock and roll. They have linear periods. Hip hop is always transitioning. That's why classic and timeless pieces within hip hop are hard to come by, and that's what leads into what is termed as a legendary hip hop artist. It's a very, very hard art form to become labeled inside of that group, because how complex our styles are, how complex our trends are. And with Eminem, with younger groups, because this is a new era, new sound, new taste in what fans want to hear. Eminem days is back there. This new generation that consumes music, they ain't privy to it. And a lot of times they don't go back to it. So Eminem ain't appreciated. It's the fact that when he continued on with all that whack shit, he should have stopped it. He should have gave it up then. That's the same thing my favorite hip hop artist, who I was talking about the other day, Corrupt, did. When Corrupt fell off and he got into drugs, the same thing what turned out with Eminem. Drugs and shit affected him and start to put out music, he was whack as shit. It's the same thing with M. So a lot of the work that has been left in the minds of the newest consumer group of hip hop, they heard that shit and was like, this dude is trash. And that's the way they felt about him. But a lot haven't heard when Eminem was on top of shit. Eminem, when he was really on top of it, Eminem held his own as a white artist, not to just be given, a little pass because he's white. He held his goddamn own. I think the thing that ruined him is once mainstream white media start to gravitate. At first they tried to destroy him, then they gravitated and over pushed him, and it affected Eminem. The same thing I say in sports with white hyping. White hyping doesn't do anything to really elevate the athlete is meant to, project and push forward. It ruins them at some point. It's the same thing that happened with Eminem. He fell off. He couldn't deal with that shit.
Do you think do you believe that when they do that, it's the guys end up feeling like they have to go pop? Because it wasn't just the white media and things like that pushing him. He started doing big pop records too, like with Skylar Grey, those songs like with Riri. A lot of them songs were big pop records. He started putting more rock sounds in it, more instead of the Dr. Dre boom bap. What do you think about that? His music also kind of crossed over.
And I think it can ruin a loyal fan base because you had a whole track of white fans who kind of shifted away from the Limp Bizkit type style. He stole a lot from a lot of whatever that kind of hip hop style not hip hop, rock and roll style that was going on. He pulled a lot of those fans away when he kind of did what 50 did to Ja Rule with groups like Three Doors Down, the Linkin Parks. He started making them corny, and then their fans start gravitating over towards him. And they start listening to sound. Once he made that pop move, it kind of ruins you with a fan base. You remember that rock and roll girl did that. She was a punk rock girl, what was her name? Avril Lavigne. When she came out kind of in that little grunge type look, and the minute she came out with the little prissy glamour type look, her fans flipped on it and ruined her career. But I think with M getting a lot of the push that he was getting, along with the other side of trying to put a lot of blame on him and stuff, that pressure began to mount on him as he kind of became like the springboard for scapegoating a lot of the white issues with a lot of the issues with white youth. Almost how Marilyn Manson was almost scapegoated for a lot of the issues within white youth. I think that kind of started to affect him. But go ahead.
I'm passing real quick. Shelton Moore, you're OG. Been listening to hip hop before I was born. Shelton Moore, talk to me, man. Is Eminem underappreciated? Is he overrated, underrated? What's your opinion, sir?
All his mixtape shit was the shit that was really hot. I mean, all that shit he put out that he got them Grammys and all that shit for was garbage. It was all overrated.
What?
Yeah. That shit was whack.
So you didn't like the song Stand? Like, that was a big one.
Whack.
Like,
whack. Whack. All that shit was whack. Now his mixtape shit from Detroit, his shit with D12 and all that shit was fire. That was good hip hop. That shit he put out, that I'm Slim Shady and all that weird ass shit, that shit was whack.
So is he overrated, underappreciated? What do you think he's underappreciated in 2021? Shelton, so is he underappreciated in your opinion? We'll come back to Shelton. Deuce, what up? And then we're gonna let my guy GX get in. Go ahead, Deuce.
What's up, pimp? What's happening with y'all?
Man, God is good, man. God don't make mistakes, so we're here for a reason. Let's do some work.
What's up,
relative? What's up? Talk to me. Is Eminem underappreciated in your opinion?
I don't think. Well, it depends on what you mean by underappreciated. Like, you think he's like a top 5 GOAT, or do you think he makes good songs? Like,
I'm just going.
I don't know
Drake's
what you mean by that.
Drake is watching the Up in Smoke tour, and he said, "Man, this guy is so underappreciated."
Man, it's a reason why he said that, bro. It's a reason why he said that. They're trying to promote Eminem. His last 4 hours been trash. He don't have no material anymore. So So, but he can rhyme. But him being like top 5 or gold or underappreciated, I don't think so. Especially in the black community, niggas wouldn't ride around bumping Eminem.
What?
Facts.
Wait,
Hold
y'all
on,
was bumping Eminem in Atlanta?
I wasn't in Atlanta when Eminem was the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
in
you
the
from
army.
New York, huh?
No, I was in the army, bro. I'm originally.
Was you bumping it anywhere, Mark?
Yeah, I played Eminem. I played that song "Stand" when
In
Eminem
your
was
car,
hot.
loud so people can hear it. Okay, there we go. That's my point.
Shit, I'm
gonna need you to relax.
I'll blast Stand to this day, man. Stand
People
fire.
bang Eminem. You can't play Eminem like that. People bang this shit.
Look,
Niggas might
in my
work out the
opinion, Eminem only had one bad album that was Relapse. Everything else
Hold
was
on,
straight.
real quick. Introduce yourself to the panel, GX. This is your first time here, right?
Yeah. This GX, X Lord.
Where you
I
from?
do
Where you from?
music myself. I'm from Atlanta. I do
Hey.
music.
This
I
nigga
battle
said-
on my all
What's
around
up,
artists.
brother? How you doing, sir?
What's
This
good?
nigga
How you
said
doing?
that Relapse is whack. Relapse one of his dopest albums. All those Dr. Dre beats on there. What?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Hold on. That's debatable. Hold
Bro,
on.
I got 5 on it.
Yo, shout out to Megazord for the donation.
Well,
Thank you,
look. My opinion on Relapse may be skewed because he had some very suspect lyrics on that album, so I didn't go back and listen to it after that.
Man,
Like, I
them
did
Dr.
listen
Dre
to it,
beats was banging.
but nah, man.
Bags from Bombs Over Baghdad or whatever.
So you like Relapse over like Slim Shady LP?
To me, I think it was funkier than those shit.
Oh man,
Hell yeah.
And look,
Those are all those detox beats.
And people didn't like his newest shit, like the revival and stuff like that. That shit was hard.
Yeah,
Like they didn't like the
shit
Beyonce feature, man. That shit was fire as fuck, man.
Walk on
That
water
shit
like
was
Jesus,
fire.
man.
Walk on water, man. That shit was dope. Bro. I didn't understand why they were hating on that shit. That shit, they was dope.
Nigga
as
crazy
fuck.
the motherfucker.
Look.
Hell no.
Can I say
I
this?
felt the ground cracking.
Hold on, GX. Let's pass it around a little bit. Go ahead, Reggie.
I'm gonna say this. This what ruined Eminem when he let Mariah Carey ether him. I think that's what really ruined his career. When he came back on that kind of weirdo shit, and she came back with the shit that she said about him, to let a R&B singer, a ballad R&B singer, come at him and ether him like that, his career was over. The drugs really
Reggie.
effed him over. There was no coming back from that.
Reg, you never heard The Warning?
I don't think I did. I probably got to listen to
Yeah,
it. He
go
was
listen
done
to
after
that.
that shit.
Hell no. Go listen to that. He released that shit after she put that video out. Go listen to The Warning. And then tell me
What did she say to him, Reg?
Yeah, hold on. Let me ask you
Reggie,
this,
what
too.
did she say to him?
That obsessive shit. That song was banging.
Yeah, she said something about where he was acting like he fucked her, but when it came out, like he dry humped or some shit.
Listen to the
Smoke
Warning.
Mariah too, man.
Listen to that Warning song.
Mark, I just told you the motherfucker was whack. Now this proves it. He's whack.
Nah, y'all ain't listen to that Warning song.
How does that prove it? How does that
Deuce,
prove it?
Yeah, dudes.
How?
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, elaborate on that. That one song. Obviously, if we didn't hear it, it wasn't Kendrick Lamar's.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That Warning with the
Lamar
Dr. Dre beat, y'all niggas wasn't paying attention. It wasn't
That's
no
my
video
point.
to it.
Exactly. And like
No,
Deuce
y'all
said, like
niggas
you
weren't
said,
paying
Deuce.
attention.
Nah, you gotta
But
go
like you
listen to
said,
that
Deuce,
shit.
you was not
He
riding
cooked
around
Mariah.
LA bumping that shit loud out of your car so people can hear it.
I used to
Now,
work
was
out to Eminem, and I listened to that nigga.
Hold on. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I don't want everybody to overtalk too much. Now let's.
Right.
Thank
Now
you.
wait a minute,
Go ahead,
Deuce. That's not what I asked you about working out. I said you was not riding around in your car in the hood bumping that shit loud out of your car so people could hear it.
No, it's not. It's not speaker music. It's not speaker
Okay,
music. You know what I mean?
that's my point exactly. The shit is whack.
Somebody
all music ain't speaker music.
Fair enough, Deuce. Let me ask you this. Matter of fact, let me ask GS this. Why did you bring up Bombs Over Baghdad? Somebody asked. That was Outkast. Why did you bring that up?
I didn't bring that up.
That was me who said that.
That was the other
That was
dude.
me who said that. I misspoke.
go ahead,
It was bagpipes over Baghdad. Oh, my bad. It's the same kind of. That's what he said. That song he did Mariah Carey on with those Scottish flutes. Dr. J was nasty on that shit.
Did Dr. Dre really make those beats, or was he ghost producing that on those two?
Well, you know how Dr. Dre go. He might have EQ'd it, but his name on a production credit. So whatever.
I'm gonna try to get my guy Megazar up here too, because Megazar is an artist. He's a guy over here we have on the show. He's like a hip hop historian for us. So I'm gonna see what he got to say. Queen P said, "Oh, she said he caught a nut quick." If I'm
He
not
did.
mistaken.
He said that shit too. On that Warning song, he got her on the vocals, like when she was fucking around with him in the studio. Y'all need to just listen to that shit. He was dissing Nick and her. Nick Cannon wanted to scrap with him.
But here's the thing. I remember that. But here's the thing. Even when that happened, it was like 5 to 10 years too late. Why? Like he came out of nowhere and did some Mariah Carey. Like
he did Mariah Carey on the fact.
Hold on. At that point,
I don't remember that wide of a town line between it.
Let me look. No, at that point, Mariah Carey was married with children with Nick Cannon when Eminem started dissing her out of the blue. Am I mistaken? Y'all let me know.
Now I remember the diss track coming out soon after she dropped Obsession.
No, Eminem dissed her
first,
like way before.
Oh, it was first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Eminem dissed her way before.
She had Gucci on the record, right? Gucci Man with her.
Yeah, like then he said some other shit about her in the interview. Then she put the song out, the video and shit, and then he dropped that warning song, and then that's when Nick Cannon wanted to scrap with him and shit. And
that's what I was saying. That shit. The warning track came out after Obsession, I believe.
Yeah, it was a reply to that shit. That ripped her apart.
That shit was crazy. All right, so we've been talking about Eminem's music, but what about his freestyles and the ciphers?
It's nothing special, bro.
I'm just saying all of that would go into his artistry. Even when he started doing them ciphers, I didn't think he was having the best shit on them ciphers when he was rocking with Slaughterhouse and they was doing them.
It's the same thing, bro.
So you don't think Eminem ciphers on BET wasn't some of the best ciphers?
I was just answering you before you asked me the same question. Give me 1 second, G. No, it's all good. I'm gonna answer the question. In my opinion, the guy can rap, he can put words together, but when he was doing them ciphers, a lot of that shit he was doing, it was wordy as fuck, it was long as hell. It was like he's trying to cram words and extra words and syllables sometimes that I didn't think was needed, but I'll pass. Go ahead.
I mean, who else was coming close to that? Who had a better beat?
Royce had a better verse. Crooked Eye had a better verse. Budden had a better verse. Not Joel Ortiz. Yeah, when he was doing them ciphers.
I disagree.
Roy's shit was hard. Roy's shit was hard now.
And I ain't talking about that BET cipher when they was all in the black and white room and all of that. I'm talking about that one. Cause he lost. Look, Black Thought and Mos Def was on that cipher with Eminem, and they called a body. I thought
that shit was hard too. Mos Def shit was decent.
Eminem always had that shock factor, like, oh, it's a white boy that can rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. It's like seeing a white boy who can dance, like, or seeing a white boy who dunk. Like anything that like white people do that black people are really known for, they always get put in a higher pedestal than they can.
I can't say Royce the 5'9" has surpassed Eminem like currently, but with them ciphers, I think Eminem was fucking them niggas up. I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody in the Facebook just told me Eminem is the Scalabrine of rap. I don't agree with that, but that's funny though.
The Scalabrine.
M can rhyme.
Yeah, they say he's Scalabrine.
M can rhyme.
I'm reading it wrong. How you say his name?
Right, Scalabrine. The red mamba.
Nigga, please. Let me.
That's the name. That's his name.
Nigga, please. Let me let my guy Megazar get in. Megazar actually is one of the guys on the show. He considers himself a hip hop historian, and I give it to him. He does know a lot about these things and these dates more than me. Megazar, you say Eminem is dope.
When it comes to putting words together, he's one of the best. But after the soundtrack, well, I'll be remiss. Let me shout you out first, bro. Appreciate you and what you do. You know, you fam. Shout out to the OG Reggie, Deuce, the other two brothers on the panel. Salute to y'all, man. M, like I said, putting words together, he may be top 3 in just putting the art of putting words together. But I love my mama too much for to have a nigga dedicate whole albums where he dissing his mama on tracks and shit. And you know, like it was cool for what it was the first couple albums, but I think I just kind of grew out of it. I just kind of like grew out of it. But like in terms of rap, I think his first three albums was great. The soundtrack was good, of course, and like everything after that, he was either over rapping on that shit or it wasn't resonating or it was just trash. I mean,
M last good album was Recovery. You ain't fucking with Recovery. You ain't no real hip hop head.
Recovery was that was the best Eminem. That was the best Eminem album he had put out in a while, but it still wasn't to me personally, it wasn't up to par with them first three. But
Recovery got some Dr. Dre beats on there. The Cold Wind Blows.
I mean, Dre is, Dre is Dre. Like I feel like Dre is the greatest producer of all time. But
I second that.
And but they just didn't, just somewhat sober Eminem at that time, he hadn't really found his footing to me. Like, come on, Eminem can rap, bro. Like when it comes to just the art of rapping, ain't too many people better than him. But I agree, I second what you said, Deuce, that it's like when a white boy can do something, niggas give him a little bit extra seasoning and shit. But is he really doing it better than the other guys? He really not. But he's doing it he's operating at a level that you could say is equal to some of the best. But I digress.
Shelton Moore, I did bump some Eminem songs. You put me on the blast earlier, but I don't know if you would consider them his songs. But that Bad Meets Evil was dope. Renegade, he was on Renegade with Hove. That shit got mad airplay in my ride. That shit he did with Biggie. It's 7 different levels to. Go ahead. I digress. Go ahead.
I'm just saying dead wrong. I'm just telling you the name was dead wrong.
Y'all ain't fucking with Role Model. That's probably his best song.
You like him, Deuce, because you like them Dre beats. Right. You like them Dre beats. That's what you
spit the first 4 bars, Deuce. If it's so dope, spit the first 4 bars.
What nigga say? I'm cancerous. Some. You couldn't buy me with a Ronnie Ruff from Cannabis. Some shit like that. That nigga Eminem was ripping Role Model. That's on his first album.
Cancerous. If you wouldn't want to diss with a battle rapper, you want from Cannabis.
Yeah. I mean, like my man, his hip hop historian was just saying, the man who was speaking before me. What's your name, brother?
Megazar.
Like my man Megazar was saying, man, he was alright. You know what I'm saying? But he way overrated. The shit wasn't all that, man. I mean, it was cool, but it was
I guess my opinion comes from me really caring about the art of rap, the actual technical skills. So I guess that's where my opinion comes from. Just being able
to. Yeah. But no. Most black people gonna come with who speak like how you speak in OG Shelton, come from an aspect of hearing a white boy that's getting credit within the art. The dude held his ground. You can't take that away from him.
No. You're right, Reg. You're right, Reg.
Let me finish this though. But I don't think that should always take, because a lot of times we put the black empowerment into every damn thing when it shouldn't be placed there. The dude held his own amongst some top quality artists within the game. And I don't think he really disrespected the game. Lyrically, he was the shit. I think what changed to him when he started getting a lot of casual bullshit brought into that side, a lot of casual guests as far as fan base. Because like I said, he stole a whole fan base away from the Limp Bizkit type fan base. The what's the clown little rap group they used to paint their face? A lot of them came from. Yeah, a lot of that type of fan base. And then you dealt with the white boys with the colored hair and the Kid Rock type fan bases. I think when that came in, is where a lot of people in hip hop weren't respective of that. Not so much of him, but as far as what type of people gravitated towards the art. But Eminem did his shit when he did his shit.
Go ahead, Shelton.
Oh no, I'm not saying the boy wasn't okay. He was decent, but when you get to talk about the Biggies, the Mos Defs, the Pacs, the Jay-Z's and the Nas's, he's not on that level. The Ice Cubes, he's not on that level. I don't care what nobody says.
This nigga's put Ice Cube fifth.
At a point, he was up there.
No, he was never up that level. White people brought them albums.
I mean, people like this shit. He sold a lot of music. He sold a lot of albums. He won some Grammys. But I'm talking about, for me, lyrically and on that level, he was never there. He was never there.
You
With
put
those
Biggie. You put Biggie in top 5.
Hell yeah,
Man,
Biggie.
you crazy.
You hear Biggie
Favorite
rap?
Biggie song.
You can
Favorite
watch
Biggie
the
song
movie.
right now.
Stop, Deuce.
You listen to Biggie, you can see what's happening. Biggie Smalls could rap. Biggie Smalls.
Favorite Biggie songs. Favorite Biggie song. Please tell me.
There's so many of them.
I'm
I
gonna
got a
tell you
story
the
to
one
tell
I
came
like
to
the
my mind
most.
too, Reggie.
Yeah.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot. My favorite. Give me the loot.
Okay.
What do you
I'll
rank,
digress.
what Deuce? Let me ask you this: where do you rank Biggie at? Top 50, top 20, top 100. What do you rate him?
I can name 20 rappers better than Biggie. Definitely.
So Biggie ain't top 20.
Now you hating.
Nah.
Now, is this a West Coast bias? Like, are 20 of them
No, it's
motherfuckers
not.
gonna be from the coast?
Man, my cousin
18
is a
of-
big time hater. When my cousin got some biases against some shit, Mike, you the most biased motherfucker on the planet, man.
Right, and he
And
won't
you
even
know
let you
that
talk
shit.
sometimes.
You know that shit.
All right, so Reg, why does he have a bias? Is it a West Coast bias?
He got a West Coast bias on shit. It depends on what it is. If it's politics,
No, I know. I just know. I know my
side.
side of the fence. Excuse me. I know my side of the fence.
You say you know what, Deuce?
I know my side of the fence.
All right,
But it's
explain
hip-hop,
that.
though.
Explain
What
that.
you mean?
Oh shit, where you go?
Clicked off. Go ahead, Deuce.
I didn't hear the question. What y'all say?
No, I was
said,
saying explain that.
Explain that, Deuce.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, big. My take on Biggie. My take on Biggie that like nobody really bumped that shit except like the tri-state area or motherfuckers on the East Coast. Like y'all said about Eminem, I've never heard nobody ride up bumping no Biggie unless it's something on the radio. I've never heard nobody bobbing down the street bumping, giving the loot
Let me
or
ask you a
story to
question.
tell.
Let me ask you a question. What was you doing?
Let him finish.
What was you doing in 1993?
Y'all gotta let him
Deuce?
finish too.
Oh, I have music. You can ask Reggie. Nigga, I've been on the internet
No,
since
that's not what I
1995.
asked you. I asked you what was you doing in 1993, dude?
Oh, I was a kid, but I was outside though. I was outside though.
Outside of the ice cream truck. Brandon Washington.
Nah, outside the park. Outside the park with the homies banging. You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm
At the
saying
liquor
is,
store.
what I'm
At the
saying
liquor
is in
store.
'93 we was bumping Biggie loud
We was.
in our
Hell,
car so people
motherfucker,
could hear
no.
it. Yes, we was.
Hell, motherfucker.
Let me go
no.
and
It
spit
wasn't
some
nothing
Biggie right
bumping.
quick.
What Deuce. I know you disagree, but you gotta let the other people speak, even if you disagree with them.
Let me say this and I'm gonna jump off.
Brandon Washington, go ahead.
Deuce, I think you young and you don't know and you don't understand Biggie's lyrics, maybe because you said you was a kid. But we can even talk about Life After Death, which is one of the best double albums ever put out. Today's Agenda, Got the Suitcase Up in the Centra, Go to Room 112, Tell him Flacco sent you, Feel the Strangers, If No Money Exchanges, I Got these kids in Ranges. All they told us
Wranglers. Always told
Leading
us
Wranglers.
you just
Come on,
remain
bro.
as calm
Come as possible.
Man,
Make the deal go through. If not,
okay,
you know
my
how
turn.
we do. Make the killings clean. Slip them in between. Their eyes like true lies. Kill them and flee the steam. Or else your life is on the shelf. Your life is on the shelf. Mean Frank.
I'm kicking Deuce off the panel. Reggie, this your
Kick
cousin.
Deuce off the panel now.
He pissing me off. Get out of here, Nick. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Let me say from this aspect of where I think my cousin come from, being like on the West Coast because of that shit that was going on. A lot of big shit didn't really get played like that. I caught on the big because I had a cousin who played that shit. You remember Steve? Steve used to play a lot of big, and he looked. My cousin
played everything.
He looked identical to Tupac than a motherfucker, but he played that shit. But outside of that, you really didn't hear big shit play because a lot of that East Coast, West Coast shit was going on.
Bro,
and
he was
Death
on
Row was
the-
big.
Seeing body after body in the male Giuliani
Now,
ain't
is it
trying
my
to see no
turn?
black
Is
man
it my
turn the
turn?
blood
Let's
body.
pass-
My daughter
let's pass-
use a potty so she's older now. Educated street
Brandon
knowledge,
wanna
I'm
do
a
a
molder
sing-along.
now.
You got
Chick
me.
a little road, burn young girl springs, but dealing with the dope fiend binges, seeing syringes in the vein. Hard to explain how I maintain the crack smoke, make my brain feel safe, strange. Man, y'all, what?
Brand.
See the
Okay,
thing about it is,
okay, now it's my turn.
Brandon, hold on. Let me pass it around a little bit.
I'm sorry,
No,
man.
you
I'm
good.
just hyped on that beat.
No, you good because somebody else was trying to get in and you doing the sing along.
Me.
Nobody else was singing along with you on that one. You had us
My
on the other
turn.
song though. Go ahead.
My turn. In 1993, that wasn't a car driving around that wasn't playing Doggy Style or the Crunny. Okay? It wasn't a car driving around. Even over there in New York. Remember Jay-Z said that shit? It wasn't a car riding around that wasn't playing Doggy Style or the Chronic then. So that's what I want to say.
Fair enough. Let me
Biggie,
say,
give me
Doggy
hey,
Style didn't
Shelton
come
Moore.
out
You
to
from LA?
94, bro. Doggy
What?
Style didn't come out to 94, bro.
Doggy Style came out in '93.
No, 94, bro.
here we
94.
go.
All right.
Time for the
Check
fact
your
check.
math.
It was
94.
Yep, look it up.
1990. It was 1994. It's 1994.
Snoop
Man,
Dogg
Doggy Style came out in '93.
debut
Warren G came out in
album.
'94.
Okay,
No,
dude. So I'm not gonna argue with you, bro.
They
It came out in
flooded, bro.
93.
I'm not
1993.
gonna argue with you, bro.
Thank
I'm
you,
just gonna
man.
tell
You
you.
gonna tell me
But
that's our
everybody was
life,
playing the
bro?
Chronic. You right about that. Everybody was bumping the Chronic.
Here we go.
Chronic
Okay,
Here we
was
go.
the
Here we
shit.
go.
November
Silence.
1993.
Silence. November 23rd, 1993. There you go.
Okay, you want to know how I know? No, let me tell you how I know. Because it was '92 was the Chronic, '93 was Doggy Style, '94 was Warren G, '95 was Dog Food, '96 was Pac.
Okay,
Nigga,
well,
we
I'm
ran
telling
that
you.
whole
Well, I
thing.
don't hold on, homie. I don't know who said what, but I'm telling you, it's 93. November 23rd, 93 is when it
Yeah,
hit the
you
show.
said, yeah, you told me. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I don't know
November
who said it.
93.
Yeah, I said it. I was
At
right.
the end
I
of
was
the
right.
year, that's
Yep.
94.
All right, so
yeah.
look, let's
Same
move.
thing.
So let's move
But
forward.
anyway,
Let's move forward because this is what I want to say. I wanted. You had said something interesting. You said people were not playing him, but he was bi-coastal with this shit. Like he was over there doing the Sway in the Morning free wake up shows and freestyles and all of that shit. Was it just not in LA where he wasn't getting played? Because
In
No,
LA.
bro. He did Sway in '97, right before he got killed.
yeah, but you
That's
said
when
right, but you said it was a lot going on with the beef. That's right in the
yeah,
middle.
he
of
got
the
killed
beef.
right after he did his freestyle. Like 3 days later, he spit Long Kiss Goodnight. Them niggas killed him for that shit.
But my point is, you said prior to that nobody was playing him in your opinion in LA.
In LA, they wasn't though, Mark. He wasn't getting played like that.
What other
You will
parts of
hear Big
California?
Papa. You'll hear Big Papa or the radio shit, but you wasn't hearing like all the shit y'all talking about.
Cause you got
You
to
didn't
think
hear.
like with LA, even with LA, we had a lot of that with the East and West shit that was going on. You had LA where we was on a lot of that Blood and Crip album shit that was coming out, and you had a lot of there was so much going on because the coasts were so divided, which was ignorant as fuck. And we caught on late to a lot of shit. A lot of people roll with if Tupac didn't like somebody, a lot of that shit played in part. Like I caught on the Nas late, and he like one of my second favorite hip hop artists of all time.
For sure. Let me let Jashawn get in because he hadn't spoke yet. Jashawn, what up, though?
What's good, Mark?
What's popping, G? Eminem overrated, underrated?
I said he overrated. I said it earlier.
Is he underappreciated, or is he right where he at?
I think he underappreciated depending on who you talking to. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate exactly what he talking about. So I feel like you can say he underappreciated in that aspect. But to me, I wouldn't say he underappreciated. I just think a lot of people don't really relate to his music. It's not really relatable. It's people in the hood and the streets. You know, he made a lot of pop hits. I mean, he had his moments. He had Renegade. I like this with Jay-Z. He had what's that song? He had the track with DMX. He had his moments. A couple tracks he had with 50 and Banks, but overall, his music, I don't know. I just think a lot of people they couldn't relate to it.
Okay. Mark Unrivaled said, "Who's the biggest selling MCs of all time?"
I mean, that really don't mean nothing to me personally.
Yeah, but to answer his question though, Eminem 227 million units, Drake 152 millions, Kanye West 140 million, Jay-Z 125, Lil Wayne 110, Nicki Minaj 106, Flo Rida 102.
So where's Tupac at? Tupac has way more than that. He has physical copies too. Where's Tupac at?
Different age though, Mike. Different age.
I'm not talking, but
this was
like
updated. This was updated July 28, 2021.
yeah, no, Tupac got to be somewhere on that list. That's a bogus list. That's some kind of universal.
You had like Tupac. Look, Tupac stopped making records. Oh, he's on the list. I just stopped right there. He's number 8, 75 million. After Tupac is DMX. After Tupac is Snoop with 40 million units sold, and then DMX 34 million. So he's on the list. He's number 8 though.
Yeah, and you gotta account for how record sales were made back, like in this current age. A lot of these are digital, probably digital sales. The other way in which they went about tracking records, pocketing was straight CD sales, which you went to a store to have to buy a physical copy of it.
Nah, nigga, they still count his records, nigga. His
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah. But
last year,
Pats, you think his sales is some top level sales in this current age? No,
bro.
people
Yeah, they
buying the
had the
latest shit.
YouTube stream. They had the YouTube stream that his shit was like the number one. It was like 200 something billion. They had that shit
Who was they?
on the list.
No, I'm saying, like, when was this?
I just read that article, nigga, like maybe a couple of months ago. Last year in 2020, Pac was like the number one streamed artist.
No, but go on YouTube and type in the Pac album. It probably won't have his highest video won't have more than 30. I would say 20 million views on whatever is his highest viewed video on YouTube.
Fact check. Here I go. Let's do it.
I just looked up some shit, y'all. I didn't know that Eminem was the largest selling hip hop artist of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been that way for
that
a while.
Shit is crazy.
Let me know when I can say something.
Oh, that's crazy, OG.
Go
that
ahead.
whack
Go ahead,
ass
your turn,
motherfucker
homie.
sold more albums than everybody else. That's crazy to me.
Go ahead after
Yeah.
show to more.
Yeah, I'm wrong already. I see a Pac video for 470 million.
I told you, nigga. They had to report.
So I think I have a clear explanation of my opinion.
Too much talking over me too. Let me say this though, dudes. That's still not the highest though, because Drake got, I think Hotline Bling got over 1 billion. Go ahead, GX. I think you was trying to get in.
Yeah. So my opinion is that he's neither overrated or underrated because I'm separating two things. You know, you got the relatability factor. That's what he's being discredited for, but then you have his actual skill level. I'm separating those two things. You know what I'm saying? With the skill level, like y'all say y'all like him when he hopped on the track with Jay-Z or Biggie and everything, and being able to hear him in comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like you put him on the track with almost anybody today, he gonna have the better verse skill wise. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, Young
if
and
you
Me.
hold on, let me finish. Like if you take his verse on like that Voice to 5'9" Caterpillar song, or his verse on that when he was featured on that Tech 9 Speed 'em. You know what I'm saying? You compare that to other verses, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be too many verses that's gonna be on the same level skill wise. You know what I'm saying? Just separating the two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could be underrated skill wise and be overrated relatability wise. So
I
that's
want to say
all
this
I want to
too,
say.
because the view shit, and like you can play with these numbers, man. Even how they played with numbers back then, where record labels would buy their own albums, or they'll overship albums to the store. They count as sales because they shipped them, but they don't really officially count till a couple months later because people and record stores could send them back to the label if they weren't sold. But when you say Not Afraid, Market Rival says Not Afraid has 1.5 billion. Does that mean it's the greatest shit ever? No. Does Eminem has a video? Reggie said has 1 billion views on the video. But you know what? So does Iggy Azalea. She got Fancy has over 2 billion views. Mark Unrival. Why didn't you put Iggy Azalea Fancy up there? It has 2 billion
because that shit
views.
is whack.
Exactly, and that doesn't fit
Man,
the narrative.
Fancy was dope. Y'all niggas crazy. Fancy was dope.
I ain't no.
Who said
my
that?
brother.
Dude said that.
Deuce is up here trolling, bro.
You didn't like Fancy.
I'm so fancy.
That shit
You
was
didn't grab,
Trash.
Who the hell sing that shit?
you didn't grab no hits. You didn't grab no hits in the club.
Who sang that shit?
My nigga, that shit.
That
I'm
shit
a DJ.
was whack, bro.
Deuce, I'm a DJ, bro.
So you was
sing-
bumping Fancy?
Whose song is that? Whose song is that?
Iggy. I wasn't
Iggy
bumping, but
Azalea.
I didn't hate it.
Hell
I
no,
wasn't bumping
nobody
it, but
was
I didn't
bumping
hate
that
it.
shit.
I didn't bump it, but it came on the radio. I didn't hate on it. I thought it was cool.
So you would turn the radio up. You would turn the
you
station.
were making it sound like it was
I
dope.
wouldn't.
Like you fuck with
I
it like
wouldn't.
heavy.
I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it heavy. I like
So
that.
you cut
song.
me off just to argue, just to make a point that you don't even stand on. You just said
I do stand on it.
So was it dope or not? You said it was dope.
I thought it was dope.
It was cool.
I thought it was dope.
I mean, I didn't hate on it.
I thought it was dope. There we go. That's my definitive statement.
Fair enough. But like I was saying, you might be alone on this panel with that, and that's okay. But what I'm trying to say is, that song got 2 billion views. That don't mean shit.
I get it. It's a market. Sometimes you can market an artist, especially a Caucasian artist. Let's be clear. She's like a 6 foot blonde Australian woman, right? Yeah, she might market and cross over here. And then she's gonna have her whole country behind her. So it's a reason why people can do certain numbers sometimes too. Let's be clear. She was running around with ASAP Rocky before that. She started running around with Swaggy P, and T.I. was in her corner. And that record did
Don't
well.
forget she had a fat ass, March.
Nah, I ain't think she had no fat ass back then. No, I didn't. She bought a new one though, from what it looks like. I could be wrong, but the new one
it was even big. That new one's even bigger, but the other one was
man, yeah, it was straight. It was straight. It wasn't all small. That little bitch got a little shape on it.
I can't with y'all, man. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute my mic. Y'all got the floor. Y'all got the floor. I can't.
I know Iggy got the dopest freestyle I ever heard in my life.
What's that, Reggie?
Oh yeah, let me pull
Iggy
it
got
up.
the dopest freestyle.
Let me find her freestyle. Let me find that.
You think so, Reg?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, Iggy the freestyle queen.
Oh, it's dope. It's full of some dope. Let me see. Let me pull this Iggy Azalea.
You might do dope after listening to that shit.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this Iggy Azalea fire?
Yeah, we ready.
You feel good? I feel fucking hot. Tire marks. Finish line with fire marks.
Okay, stop right there. What did she say? Anybody caught that yet?
No, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
That shit was John Blaze.
Tire marks. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's get this hot fire.
Tire marks. Finish line with fire marks. When the relay starts to run away train. Master, she know the pants got spit like a pet director. Bet you did like go like that. She faced her motor like face. He gotta get a bitch back to the rapture. Right control, gotta go like a weed. They have to roof top of the weed. When I win, they good like she got hoes.
Nigga, what?
On call. Got hoes on call, come to take a protocol. Just damaging, that's my protocol. These many Australians are source and no camera. I don't care you all. No killer rap, gotta give it to you all. Push my point with a beat me joy. Gotta choose this beat, I'm spraying my joy. Try crack back. One to the clap. Who know to the race? You know, Tiggy and Shady do it. I'm on no diggle from motherfucking nine. It's Iggy, not Jiggle.
That's all she got. That's what we. That's your queen. That's your queen.
That shit is whack.
John Blaze, son.
Okay.
I'm getting jiggy with that shit.
Deuce, you gotta stop.
Yeah, y'all heard them entendres.
Yo, let me let GX get in here. GX Megazord, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know what that was, bro. So
I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, that's ill. But I actually agree with the brother when he said that skill wise, you can't argue with Eminem. Like, skill wise,
that's all I'm saying.
Technical ability. How many niggas? Ain't too many niggas that have never rapped better than him from a technical standpoint.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, bro, in terms of scheme.
What is too many? Do I got to name 5, 10, or 20? What is too many?
Well, my thing is too many.
Okay, please tell me, cause I'll be searching.
Hold
on,
homie. I asked him open direct. Go ahead. You said it ain't too many.
It ain't too many that.
Can I name?
If you name 5, they would have to be Nas, Jay-Z, Black Thought, the person who he kind of took his style from, Royce, but he's kind of better than Royce, even though he took Royce's style. It would have to be that upper echelon type rapper. The Jizza from Wu, it has to be that upper echelon type rapper.
You can keep naming them. You can say Andre 3000.
Nah.
You can say Nas, Jadakiss, Biggie.
Most is better than
Jadakiss. From a skill standpoint, he's not. From a skill standpoint, he's not. Is he a better overall? Is he a better overall rapper? Yes, he is. But I'm just great.
Hey, look, bro, Kool G Rap way better than Eminem, bro. And he can't.
Way
better. He was out in the 80s, bro.
Kool G Rap is way better than a lot of niggas, bro.
I'm saying you said a select few. I put names out there, bro.
Yeah, we didn't stop counting that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. Okay. Now y'all rap them songs. Y'all get y'all favorite. verse from these brothers. I rap your verse from Eminem, and we gonna grade scheme.
Hey, look.
We gonna grade.
You pick the person.
We gonna grade rhyme within a rhyme. I'm talking about from a skill standpoint. I'm not talking about delivery. I'm not talking about his voice. I'm not talking about his subject matter.
Stop it, homie.
Right.
Megazord. Now you splitting hairs because all of that counts of
well,
what makes the artist.
I said technical, but I said technical ability. I didn't say overall rapping ability. I just said technical. I made it clear.
Okay.
I just said technical ability.
He's the best writer. You would have him as one of the. You would have him as one of the best writers, is what you mean, though.
Now because when you're dealing with writing, subject matter comes in, but just technical ability on the actual skill of rapping. If we wasn't okay, just say if we had to grade him from something that didn't resonate with us.
Before you continue, let me add this, because it's not just the writing, like you said, it's the skill. And you said you ain't counting vocal and delivery, but sometimes the way a word is written on paper is not how the artist says it with the vocal conjecture, the projection. That shit counts.
Yes, sir. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
Like when Method Man says, never saw something. They got a. He don't say cough. He actually coughs.
Right.
And make your mind think the word cough.
Right. And that's genius. No, that's definitely genius. I'm not taking when you add Eminem in the skill of the overall gamut of rap. He's not that. But I'm just talking about one aspect of rapping. Like just barring a nigga up, Eminem can do that. Like that's what he does best. So I'm not saying that Kool G Rap and Big Daddy Kane, you know, the people who are written down as the people who push rap forward from a technical ability standpoint. But come on, you can't put Eminem next to Daddy Kane. The style Daddy Kane had, the style Rakim had. Like Eminem is great. I don't take nothing from him. He is overrated to a degree. But, you know, technical ability, he's great. I got to give him that. Just technical ability, I got to give him that.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You think he was better than Big Pun from a technical standpoint?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't think he's better than Big Pun. But I'm just telling you just raw ability. Of course, he had a better career than Pun because Pun's career was cut short because he died. But I think Pun could have been the best rapper ever. Like I'm real high on Pun. Like I'm extremely high on Pun. Because Pun actually picked up the torch from Kool G Rap with that rhyme within a rhyme, and a meta, like a rhyme within a rhyme, but he's punching the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Big L get credited for it, but Big Pun was really doing that. So now, come on, bro. Punter is Punter. Like I know, trust me, I know my niggas. Like Punter is that dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just
you talking about the multiple syllable type of stuff?
Yeah, it's the AB cadence. It's the AB cadence.
Well, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I know that's two different things.
Explain that then.
Okay, the multisyllable is, you know, how long you can. The multisyllable is how long you can carry a particular rhyme scheme, switching it up. But when I say rhyme within a rhyme, Eminem will have two different multisyllable schemes going at the same time.
Can you give us an example of one?
Just like he did on the song with Nas, the new song he did, EPMD with Nas. He was like
he ruined that for Nas. I'm sorry.
He definitely overwrapped it. But I'm just saying, he definitely overwrapped it. You know, toward the end where it sounded like he was really doing what Iggy Azalea was just doing. Like, because it actually gets to a point where it sounds like that. It sounds mundane and redundant. But he's doing rhyme within a rhyme from a multiple syllable aspect. It's mundane. No, don't get me wrong. It's mundane, but they still take skill to do. Even though he did ruin that song for me.
Go ahead, pass it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say rap an example of what you're talking about.
When he says that I could capture the rage of today's youth and bottle it, crush the glass with my bare hands and swallow it, spit it back in the faces of you racists and hypocrites who think the same shit but don't say shit. How pretty much like the last line rhymes, but the word before the last rhyme rhymes also. So it's a rhyme within a rhyme.
So what is this right here? Dead in the middle, a little Italy, little did we know every riddle. So middleman who didn't do diddly.
That's it. I said nobody did that better than Pun. But
that's what Pun is doing. He's rapping within a rhyme when he does that.
That's rhyme within a rhyme.
Okay, not syllables. That's not the syllables.
Well, you can count. You know, people count. You can count the syllables too. But he was doing it that's multi-layered.
Yeah, I get it. It's a multi where every line rhymes with every word in this line rhymes with every word in the next rhyme almost, right?
Right.
So
Right.
what is Buster? Last question. What is Buster doing in Give Me Some More? When the whole verse it goes with they hit you with no delay. So what you saying, yo? Silly with the 9 milli, what the dealie, yo? Run up in the and I do my duty, yo. From styling in the club and be wild in the studio, main club and be hootie, yo, moody, yo. The whole verse type of nigga
Yeah,
that
I
was like with
mean,
the freak.
it was great, but he wasn't just rapping his ass. It wasn't
No,
just
I'm saying
rapping
no, no,
his.
no. What do you call that style when that whole verse rhymes with Dilio, Realio, Filio?
I
It's
mean,
like
this is
yo.
really.
The whole verse rhymes with yo.
I mean, he's pretty much keeping that syllable structure the entire 16. It
Okay.
ain't multi-syllable, but it's that syllable. Those last three ending words, or that phonetic sound of the last of that word, like juvenile. That's you that's been being, huh? If you can't let it because you keep fucking a friend, huh? That's actually multi-syllable too, because beings, friends, ends, but he also ending it with huh. That's multi-syllable too. But it
Okay.
ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that was
All
the
right.
hardest shit to ever think of.
Let's
Like
look.
you see me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap, shit at 98 Mercedes on TV. I bought that. Had some felony charges. I fought that. Sitting over term still was brought back. That's multi-syllable
Those
too.
two words because he's doing broad bad fault that he's doing those two.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Reggie. Fair enough.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because both of y'all are very knowledgeable when it comes to hip hop, but break down what a bar is in hip hop because so many people out here they just use the word bars, but they really don't have an understanding of the breakdown into what a bar really is.
It's 4 beats in a bar. 4 beats per
Yeah,
measure.
and break it down a little more in depth.
Far as the music part, or far as the artist putting lyrics in there, because
The
a lot of you
writing.
guys don't count bars and they don't write bars. They don't even. A lot of people don't even do 16s no more. They be doing a lot of 12 verses. They'll do a 12 hook, and the song is over. I think they killed the 3-verse song a long time ago. Would you guys not agree? It's hard to hear 3 verses on a song nowadays unless it got features on it. But go ahead, Megazord. You can break it down.
You read Mark was pretty much 100% right with what he said, in every way. But when you talking about when people say that's bars, Reggie, well, you know, that's like when Pac said, okay, when DMX said, when it rains, it pours, now my pains is yours were once mine, defined revolving doors. Me, I consider that a bar. Cause that shit was so profound. When it rains, it pours, now my pains are yours as yours was once mine. Define revolving doors. I would say that's a bar. If I'm listening, I'm like, man, that's a bar. You know what I'm saying? Or when Jay-Z was like, Jay-Z was like, whoever said it was illegal was the easy way out, couldn't understand the mechanics and the workers of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. I'm like, that's a bar.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like,
But far as counting bars though, Reggie, it's a little different.
yeah, no, it's way different.
I believe how
Here
you
we go.
count
Here we go.
bar is when you got a line and a line that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like two
I count
lines is
one.
a
I
bar.
count off right now. Here we go. I get it on each and every time. And I don't know if y'all can see me, but I count the bar as I do it. I get it on each and every time I perform. I'm creme de la creme. These rappers are cream corn. There we go. I'm on bar 2 right there. We can get it going, homie. Follow my lead. The flow sick. They think I'm about the OD. By the way, I spit crack like I swallowed a key. And I'm about my bread. I stick to it like melted cheese. Please. Like now, see, right by the time I get over there, I'm on 6. When we pass, don't speak. Homeboy, I might snap. Look, I ain't had a nap in a week. Cause you know what I'm saying? So that's the 8 bars. That's the first 8 bars. That's half of a verse in a traditional count. But yeah, 2 bars is like 1 line. But that for me, I know when I write lines and write rhymes, I like to save the punch for the 4th or the 8th. Sometimes I start off like that first line is like a bar, it's like a punch line, but it's not a bar. It's just a line, but it's a punch line already. As soon as I started off, that's just me
I,
though.
I count my bars a little different. I do music and I rap too. It's like the code of control mentality of reality, beings from other galaxies humble my personality. I count that as 1 bar. You know what I'm saying? Then
Say that
4 of
again.
those. The cold, uncontrolled mentality of reality, being some other galaxies, humble my personality. I count that as one bar, like a line, then another line to rhyme with the next line. You know what I'm saying? Because one line is just a line, but if you ain't got the second line, it's not a bar, it's just a line. That's how I count them. That's how I count the bars. And it lines up when I'm doing music. That's how I know whether I'm doing a 12 or a 16. You know what I'm saying? How I count mine
And then
up.
sometimes you can squeeze more lines and words in on a beat,
Yes, sir.
like to make it to. So now it sounds like you're doing more lines, but really you still are in that same bar count because the beat is slow and you're not rapping fast to it, or the beat is fast and you're rapping slow to it.
Yeah, true.
One of the hardest songs bars for me to count is if I was to listen to Bombs Over Baghdad. International, like I never known that song by heart. Love the song, never could learn that song by heart. Some people I know can do
Oh
Bombs Over
yeah.
Baghdad.
Yes, sir. In a heartbeat, bro.
I'm not that good.
This nigga
Ends
Reggie
from
Wood asked
national
him.
underground thunder pounds when I stomp the ground like a million elephants, a silverback, orangutans. You can't stop a train. Who wants something don't come unprepared. I'll be there for when I leave there. Better be a household name. But the man saying this and they go rain. So now
But
we
I gotta
sing
hear
it
that
about
to a
top.
beat for that to sound dope to me. Right now, that sound like Iggy Azalea to me, homie. Sorry.
I think that bar question was a good question, and I like the breakdown and hearing that.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't think it was a bad question at all. Go ahead and spit some bars for us, Reggie. Get your bars off. Let me hear some.
Bars on board, no.
No. But real, because look, let me ask you this. Y'all. Let me ask y'all this. If I ask you who's your favorite rapper, right, or the best rap song ever made, shouldn't you be able to spit that shit to me, or at least half the verse or some of it?
You should be able to spit the whole thing.
Easy.
Like, this is your favorite rapper. Give me a song from him. Like, you should be able to spit some. We was talking about this the day before yesterday, and I was shocked how many people did not know 4 bars or 8 bars from their quote unquote favorite rapper.
I
think you catch people off guard, and sometimes you need the beat.
I'm glad I'm the only one. I only know a few songs, a few verses from
y'all
other
remember?
artists. And
Y'all
that's
remember
how I
that
know
Corrupt verse?
that's my
Hold on,
favorite though.
Jashawn, you cut him off as soon as he started talking. He didn't even say 15 words. Hold on, Jashawn, finish that up, G.
Yeah, that's how I know
Sorry,
that.
Jashawn.
That's how I know when a song is one of my favorite songs, if I can actually remember the lyrics, because there's so many songs I like, I can be able to tell you what they said. But if I actually remember every word for word, I'm like, okay, that's one of my favorites.
Somebody said, don't Pierce the Weather. He said, don't know why people gave the crown to Eminem because he rhymed things with orange. Yo, I remember that Anderson Cooper when they had Eminem on CNN out of all things, and he was like, "Yo, you can make orange rhyme with something." Yeah, and he says orange and something else, and I was like, Anderson Cooper was smiling all big. I said, "These niggas fucking yo." No, I'm joking. But it was just weird that I was like, "This is what y'all ain't never had Pac on CNN, not for no good reasons." But I guess times have changed. But like Reggie said, the dude has crossover appeal, even though some of his stuff that like Eminem couldn't come out in 2021. Like what he was saying then, calling people faggot and all of this shit, he could not do that in this day and time. Even back then, it was hard. I remember it was a big deal when he came out on the VMAs with, or was it the Grammys or it might have to be the Grammys. It was the Grammys, and he came out with Elton John. Major Key said, "Bars make lines, not the other way around." Okay, that's your opinion.
Huh?
He said bars make lines, not the other way around. I thought lines made bars.
I don't. Yeah. That sounds backwards.
Yeah, lines make bars. I was always expecting. But Major Key, you're more than welcome to pull up. You know it's all love on this side. Go ahead, Jashawn. Go ahead. Tell me what you was trying to say before GX is going.
Now I was asking Reggie, do he remember that Corrupt verse that he told him to spit on? What was that day? Was that on Wednesday?
Yeah,
that was my cousin talking about that on that doggy world.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask him.
Did he come in? Dog Pound, who that was Zaz or Corrupt? He said, "Dog Pound rocks the party all night long. We don't start to the." Who was that?
And Corrupt, he was like, "If you give me 10 bitches, then I'll fuck off 10." It's the homie Snoop Dogg sipping juice and gin. Don't trip, something. I gotta hear the beat with it.
I can't play the beat on YouTube. Sorry, damn.
That's
But
a one
I
syllable.
don't want to cheat because I can easily put that shit in my ear and rap that shit. But my shit
Go
is
ahead, you can
anything
do
with
it.
a rap.
Okay. Because some people never heard the shit, so I wouldn't mind. Unrivaled said, "I'm from another country." He said, "I remember when the real Slim Shady came out. Every kid aged 6 to 10 knew it off by heart. Eminem is a teeny bopper. Is teeny bopper appeal. What do you guys think to that?"
I'm gonna say yeah, because when I was
I
younger,
don't disagree.
I used to love Eminem. But as I got older, and I feel like his music got corny as I got older and started to really hear what he was saying. Like I didn't really like it like that no more.
It didn't age with you.
Yeah,
He didn't grow
basically.
with his audience.
Nah,
Go
it
ahead. Go
didn't.
ahead. Anybody else agree with that? Did Eminem not grow with his audience, or his audience grew up and now they didn't listen to him?
Yeah, I think so. Because as great as dope as he was, Eminem doesn't have timeless pieces and shit. He doesn't
Stan
have
is
timeless
timeless,
music.
bro. Stan is
Well,
timeless.
that one. But I'll give it to Stan. But a lot of his other music isn't like timeless pieces that were
No,
like
Eminem got
the Billboard topping charts weren't timeless pieces.
Eminem got timeless songs. They just weren't promoted. And never underestimate the power of Interscope, bro. They pushed his ass to the moon, and that's really one of the reasons why he's such held in high regard still, because Interscope still got a lot of pull in the industry.
I'll pull up Eminem's biggest singles, and I'm Lose Yourself. I think that's timeless. No,
Yeah, that's timeless to me.
that's timeless to me.
Yeah, that's
A
timeless.
lot of older records from Eminem that people disagree with now, I still think they kind of dope because of the approach. I think they were pretty immersive. Like people,
Give me one. Give me a song.
I am
Like-
is I
there we
am
go.
is up
No,
there.
Megazord, you cheat. Megazord, no assistant. We don't need no.
Okay,
Look, I'm gonna call you
I'm talking
Kyrie
about
Irving because you
I'm
off the
talking about
court.
before that shit. I am is a different version of Eminem. That shit dope too, and it's very relatable. But I'm talking about the songs that people saying that they grew up and didn't relate with it no more, like Kim. But I think that's a very immersive song. You know what I'm saying? It sound like you was actually there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you can
damn,
hear
we
the
just put them up.
shovel and everything.
Yeah, we
I
just put
love
that motherfucker in the trunk together and shit. Like what the fuck?
No,
Where's it
I ain't
going?
do
And
it.
why we going on this ride?
All right, go ahead,
But I
Megazord.
think the creativity of it was dope. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
but you're right though. Back then, yes, but I haven't listened to Kim in at least probably 10 years. As much as I thought this song was dope when I was a kid, and I thought it was creative. That song doesn't. I just listened to Brenda's Got a Baby yesterday. You get what I'm saying? People, I know they probably tired of me talking about Brenda's Got a Baby every hip hop episode.
But see, and Brenda's got a baby. You couldn't hear the, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hear the garbage dispenser and shit.
Oh my god, I can't with this nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think the closest.
I'll put a case on you,
Look.
nigga.
Look, I think the closest thing to it, but you know what I'm saying, y'all can let me know if I'm wrong, but I think the closest thing to it, since like stuff like that was that immersive, would be like, you know, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying, when he had the skits and you could hear the car doors and stuff like that. So just the creativity and the immersiveness, and it probably got something to do with Dr. Dre. So.
Oh, it has everything to do with Dr. Dre. Because the two niggas you named, Dr. Dre was executive producer of that album, those albums. But because even Dr. Dre has it on Busta Rhymes that do you ever think what life would be if you should die? Dr. Dre made a beat from a shovel digging, just like he did with Heat with 50 Cent, a gun cocking in his studio. It's beat copping and dump it. The drama really means nothing. It's a gun going.
Man,
that's the beat.
Dr. Dre didn't have nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar's success. It was just Interscope pushing him. Dr. Dre didn't produce one beat for him.
I didn't say that. I said he was the executive producer over there though.
Man, all he did was say no. He didn't produce no beats or give no content to no song. He just put his name on that shit.
Executive producer don't mean that.
Bro, he didn't do shit but sign his name to it. Everybody knows that.
Okay, I understand, but executive producer doesn't entail that you did a beat on that.
Facts.
But Kendrick's success ain't based on his production. Lyrically, that motherfucker was unfadable.
Man, Kendrick Lamar is the best. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is the best. I'm sorry.
That's debatable, but Reggie, that
debatable,
goes together. Yeah. His beats and his lyrics, they make a marriage.
K Dot got some of the hardest beats ever.
But no,
I know.
but
Hold on,
listen,
I didn't say that.
listen.
I never say he didn't.
But listen, you
go
got
ahead,
some artists. You got some artists to where when you look at the balance of an album, some people are gonna be like, damn, these beats just hit like a motherfucker. You get some artists who the beat is just there for them to float over, and the lyrical content stands over that shit. And just like Michael was saying, he kept bringing up about speaking about what artists, I think it was M, and all he spoke about was beats that were put on the album, not so much of the lyrical content. Kendrick is a lyricist, and his shit stands over lyrically. To me, I don't even think about none of the beats. Even when I listen to like Corrupt, who one of my favorite artists, I don't even pay attention to none of the beats he been on. Lyrically, he was just murdering shit. Kendrick, lyrically, the way he designs his schemes to rhyme and shit, like it stands over a beat. Like a beat doesn't really bring about his success. Lyrically, what he spits is it's above anyone who was out there in his counterparts within the game. Like lyrically, he murders shit. It ain't just a beat, just lyrically he murders shit.
Yeah, the beat's just the canvas and the lyrics be the paint.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like I was gonna say,
Exactly.
Kendrick Lamar is the best at fleshing out. Kendrick Lamar is the best at fleshing out a song completely. Like Money Trees is so great because the beat is dope, because the chorus is dope, because Kendrick's approach to the song is dope. Like that's why Kendrick is held in high regard to me, because he fleshes out songs. It's not too many rappers that flesh out a complete song like that to where you love the chorus, you love how he rapping, you love what he rapping about, and the beat on top of it is one of the dope beat. Like Kendrick puts it together very, very well to me, like very, very well.
Let me go to the chat. Pierce the Weather. I got two things in the chat. I want the panel's opinion. Tupac, Keep Your Head Up, killing most of Eminem songs. Do y'all agree or disagree?
From a being black and proud standpoint, of course.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like from just a feel good, like when I was growing up. And really it's because Dave Hollister is murdering that shit in the background. Like, let's not forget, Dave Hollister is carrying that shit in the background. But I mean, we would all agree, come on, man, keep your head up. Come on, man. We used to beat that shit on our football pass. Like, that's different, man.
My opinion on Tupac, I don't think every song Tupac ever made is dope, but when he got one for real. And he got a feel on things that go crazy. It's timeless. So, yep.
Yeah, that's Pac, man. Like, come on, keep your head up.
So we have a bias then for that.
Of course. Hell yeah, we're going to have a bias, bro.
Because he's deceased, and two, that song, he's an iconic guy. But I think Eminem is a cultural icon. He's a hip-hop icon. I can't take that from him.
I agree.
So I won't. I don't think Keep Your Head Up is. I can't. Matter of fact, I can't even say that because he picked the wrong song too. Now Pac has, because Eminem don't make those type of songs. That's like a motivational, uplifting song, and Pac got a lot of those. Eminem doesn't have a whole bunch of those in his catalog. Like Toy Soldiers. I got that high on my list. I love Toy Soldiers, but that song I don't play it now. I don't keep playing it. It don't, like, just him talking about him talking about Proof's passing, God bless the dead, or him talking about we was trying to squash the 50 and Josh shit before it happened. He said, so fuck it, I let him have it. And 50 just understand. Yo, it's cool, but it ain't.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, bro.
So yeah, it's just
come on, bro.
It's no comparison.
You can play that shit. If that shit,
I was about to say this about the Kendrick conversation too. I'll be separating who's the better rapper versus who makes the better music.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, once you hear that Keep Your Head Up, that Roger and Zapp sample, hell yeah, you be like, let's go with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just all the way around.
What's the first bar in there? To all the ladies have, is it? And what's it?
Who say the blacker the berry?
There we go.
Blacker the berry, yeah.
The deeper the flesh. Oh yeah, come on,
that first bar.
Come on, bro. You can't compete. You can't compete with that, bro. What? Ain't too many rap songs better than that, bro.
The sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots.
That shit means something, bro. That shit means something.
Yeah, and gave a shout out to the Sisters on Welfare. Tupac cares,
if don't nobody else care. Like, oh my God, he took all the bitches when he did that. Excuse my French, but he took everybody. Jennifer Nunez says Dr. Dre took credit for a whole gang of shit he didn't even do. Panel, react to that. So let's start with the West Coast.
False.
Reggie.
That's false. He ain't gonna take credit for that. I mean, it
I thought that
depends
was
on
documented though, Reggie. I thought it's history.
If he's taking credit for it, there's a reason behind it. I don't think he's just stealing shit from him. I mean, but Dre's level of work, I mean, he deserves to put his credit on it. He deserves. I'm pretty sure
he said, I don't think he stole it, but if he did, he deserved it.
Dr. Dre,
he deserves to put his name on stuff. But I know he probably works with a other cast of characters. No different than Prince bringing folks in and working with them, schooling them into things. But you best believe his name gonna go on some shit.
A lot of people don't know what a producer is. A producer is just the person that put the shit together. He don't necessarily have to do it.
He could
like
just
a beat maker. Yeah, a beat maker.
Facts.
A beat maker makes the beat. Dr. Dre was the producer that was like, nah, we're going to take that out. Scott Storch, you come over here, you put these keys, Scott Storch. Mailman, you play that bass. Mike Elizondo. That's what a producer does. Like Quincy Jones wasn't playing all them instruments. Now, what Quincy Jones did was he wrote what each instrument was going to do. So they went over there and played that shit. That's what a producer does.
He was a composer too. Let's be clear.
Yeah, I mean that's what a producer is saying. But producing in the rap sense is a composer.
Let me break it down a little more too. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to add to it. Major Key put a link in there, so if you guys want to go to Wikipedia and see the bars and music, you can check that out. He says we said when we was talking earlier about the producer thing. This is what I found out working at recording studios here in Atlanta, right? We would see the session book and I would see the producer name, but I wouldn't see that producer sometimes. And I'm thinking he paid for the session. And what happens is he'll bring in a beat maker, he'll bring in a songwriter and the artist. The producer kind of now sometimes the producer works like an A&R. They work like a bankroll. Artists signed to production companies, no different from how you guys saw with the New Edition story. Remember, they thought they were signed to the major, and Mike Bivens found out no, you signed to him. He has the record deal. Wu-Tang Productions, you all are signed to Wu-Tang Productions, and Wu-Tang Productions can allow these guys to go off and do other things, right? So I said all that to say sometimes the producer he can go in there and just add a little tink 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 or turn a hi-hat up or take a hi-hat out, and now he get co-production credit far as the making the beat. Some people don't like that because now you're not just the executive producer, you're the producer. Or because your name is bigger, when they say co-produce, it say co-produced by me. It'll say produced by Dr. Dre, co-produced by Martin Nash. But really, Martin Nash made the beat. But Dr. Dre is the producer, though. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference because the producer puts it all together. They pick the engineer, the studio, like they put all of that together. The new age, what people think producer is, you make the beats. But to answer that though, Dr. Dre got a lot of beat from Scott Storch, said he stole beats from him. I believe Warren G didn't say that, but they got this Netflix, no, it's on YouTube. And it's called G. Is it called G thing? It's some G Funk, but it's talking about how dope Warren G is. And for people like me who didn't know, it was Snoop and Nate Dogg is in it, and they talking about how he had so many beats. And Dre kind of just got those beats, for lack of better words. And yeah, but we've been hearing that for years. I thought that was part of Pac's beef with him, that he wasn't really in there making the beats. He thought he came to Death Row to get these Dr. Dre beats, and these are Daz beats.
Nah, it was Dre been putting his name on records for a year. He was doing that shit with Yella. He was taking credit for Yella shit in NWA. But the thing, like my man Megazord was saying, like he's a producer, like Quincy Jones, like George Clinton, like you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure Dre can program a piano or program some drums. But when he can tell you how to do it, it's better. And his ear for how stuff should sound has always been what kind of put him over the top.
Yeah, nobody like his mixes, and I'm talking about the beat mix. The beat mix, nobody No, a album today still don't sound like Chronic 2001. Nothing. I'm talking about from an engineering aspect. Nothing
Ooh,
sounds like that.
Wait until you hear this. Mount Westmore is finna come out. It's finna kill everything.
Not from that one song I heard. That shit was
You didn't like
garbage.
that
Oh
song? You didn't
no.
like
Hell
that song?
no. Hell no.
Oh,
That
y'all niggas
ABC.
is haters, homie.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not.
Y'all
I
niggas
say,
is
bro.
haters.
Everybody that rapped
Hold
on
up,
there,
don't plurify the niggas, man. It's just one nigga. No, I'm joking.
You was hating on the
nah,
West Coast niggas too.
Who, me?
nah, never. Who me?
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
Who?
What
Mark
you
Nash?
mean?
Mark Nash.
What did I
You was
hold
hating.
up? I gotta call you to the carpet, homie. What did I say that was hating on the West Coast?
He was trying to call me biased and say the West Coast shit ain't. You only got 5 rappers and all that shit.
I said no. I asked you, did you have a West Coast bias? I had to ask because you are a West Coast dude. And you said, what was the other part you said I said, my brother?
You said that West Coast only have 5 rappers.
Oh, I know I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said
I
that
did.
one day.
No,
Not today. This ain't the first time we've been on the show together.
If I did say
But
that, I
you said
definitely misspoke. I did not mean to say that. Maybe I meant 5 rappers for me that grew on me, but I think it's more. I can name more than 5 West Coast dudes right now that I fuck with. So if I did say that, I promise I misspoke. But I fuck with the West Coast.
Hell
okay,
yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
Like I stay in the South,
Especially
so
the
y'all already
music,
know.
the beats, the culture. I'm fascinated by it. I'm curious about it because, like I told you guys, I thought San Francisco and LA was like East Point and College Park. Like you drive from one stoplight and then you in the next one. No,
Nah.
you can have a whole nother side bitch and a family over there in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying?
For
That's like going
real.
from Atlanta to North Carolina. It's that far
Yeah,
sometimes. So
it's a whole different
yeah, it's
world.
like
They
a
more
6 or
like
7 hour drive, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Atlanta to North Carolina. I got a whole nother family that way. Somebody in the chat said, how many young cats have never listened to a Tupac record? He said a ton, probably. I disagree. I think Tupac is
Nah,
one of the
everybody
guys.
know what Tupac is.
Yeah, I think all these kids listen to Tupac, or know his record because this shit stay in heavy rotation.
They definitely know who he is, but as far as listen, I don't know. But I know they definitely know who he is. Like,
I saw the guy, what's his name? Kodak Black. I think he got in a little beef when he went up to Hot 97 in New York, and he was like, he won't listen to the Biggie and shit like that. Or like, I think was it Vince Staples might have said something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, some of these young cats don't listen to him. It was Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty said he didn't grow up on that. He didn't listen to that.
he from the A, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole nother culture, and
yeah,
he had enough legends in his hometown that he didn't have to play the New York music. Some of us who are older, like I remember when New York radio pretty much just ran the whole coast, and so I'm sure, I don't know, you guys can tell me, did LA radio run the whole coast, or was it just regional, even in California? Like in LA, were y'all playing E40, even though he wasn't a LA dude?
No, yeah, we played E40, but we played like the radio stations in LA is a little bit different. They play a lot of stuff. They play Diddy and shit. Like I said, they played the singles. You know what I mean? But a lot of that shit was payola too. But they played those singles out here. But as far as people like on the streets, you know what I mean? Like I said, niggas driving around in their cars and pulling up at the gas station, pulling up at the park, pulling up at somebody's house. You wasn't hearing no Biggie like that.
Even the Life After Death album, after he died, y'all wasn't playing Going Back to Cali?
Nah, man. they play that shit on the radio. They play that shit on the radio, but niggas' personal choice, you know what I mean? In 97, like I told you before, we was bumping No Limit then. Still had some Pac shit banging. Sugar Free popped off. Like, man. But we wasn't playing on East Coast shit like that.
So no East Coast. So Jay-Z won't get no love over there with
nah.
DMX.
X got love. Like I say, X probably the only nigga like Pac who travel both coasts. Like X, everybody play X.
Okay,
Brandon. This shit was hard.
Brandon Washington said, J. Cole. Well, I just feel like, man, all them records won't sold on the East Coast, man. I just feel like
you can go platinum in New York, bro.
You probably
2-some billion people out there. You can go platinum. That's like Snoop Dogg go platinum in L.A.
It ain't just the LA though, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
say
not just
this.
it's that
I'm gonna
it's
say
San
this.
Francisco, it's Arizona, Oregon, Washington. Yeah, man. Like
I'm
that
gonna say
whole
this.
yeah.
Meet
I
the
don't
Bay
think J.
Area.
Cole
The
better than Kendrick.
Hard Knock Life tour at the time was like a top 4 rap grossing concert. It sold out here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It sold out, and that was in March of '99. You know, I
Yeah, he did a
remember.
360 sellout in North Carolina. That means the people behind you can't even see the stage, but they can hear the music. They in the building, and people were still buying the tickets. Same that hadn't been done, I think, other than Kings and Comedy. That was the only 2 people I remember at the time that was doing 360 sellouts to the point where they took down that wall and was like, "Yo, let all these people," because they didn't think it was gonna sell that much. But yeah, they sold that shit out.
So, you know, I can't speak specifically for West Coast, but when I was saying that you had pockets of people listening to Jay-Z, now was the hood predominantly listening to Jay-Z? Nah, they were listening to some some pocket shit here, like every hood. Every hood listened to the regional shit, especially at that time in like the mid to late 90s, rap was still regionalized. But you had some people, well, enough people to sell out a show. And how did you book your tours? You book your tours based on your sound scans, based on where your CDs are being bought. So it was enough purchasing power going on in Dallas for Jay-Z to come to the Reunion Arena. It don't exist anymore, but that's where the Mavericks used to play. He was selling out arenas in 1999. It was enough tickets, enough people listened to his music in Dallas or in the DFW area to buy a ticket. That's all I'm saying. You know, we can debate what's hot in the hood, but that shit is only hot in the hood. You know, especially at that time because it was regionalized. So predominantly was the hood dudes listening to Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure they wasn't in LA, they wasn't here, but it was enough pockets of listeners for Jay-Z to come here and sell out the Reunion Arena in 1999. So,
Yo, Brandon Washington said, "Facts. J. Cole is better than Kendrick Lamar." What do y'all think?
Nah, bro.
Go for it. Break it down. Why not?
Nah, I
Go
can't
ahead.
say
Break
that.
it. Tell me why not. Go ahead.
I just can't say that. Like, nah, I can't do that.
Who is this talking? I can't see.
This is just Sean.
Sean sounds asleep.
what's talking about J. Cole better
So
than Kendrick?
you
Hell
said,
no.
"Oh, he's not," but
Hell
you don't
no.
want. You can't break it down. You don't want to do that, or no?
Hey, Jay,
We'll come back to you. Come back to you.
Come
Go
back.
ahead.
'Cause I'm
I
doing
had
something
something
right
to say
now.
real quick. I had something to say real quick about that Jay-Z sellout shit. Jay-Z was not the only person on that damn card.
But it was his tour. It was his tour though.
And I want to add. Let me add to what Deuce saying real quick. Deuce, you're 1,000% right. And back then, that's what they would do. Somebody making a drink right now. Can you mute your mic for me? You got the ice banging and everything. Jay-Z, and back then you would put the Cash Money Rough Riders on tour, so you can do all the up north shit, and then you can go down south and do the south shit. Yeah, they were partnering with people, so you'll have an act here and an act here, and y'all go on tour together, so we can bring these regions together. I get it, but go ahead, Deuce. I just want to add to that.
Yeah, so like to say he sold out the company, nah, he didn't sell that shit out. I think DMX is on that tour. DMX is probably the nigga selling everybody out. Niggas want to
But DMX, he wasn't Jay-Z was the headliner though. So
that's what they
can't.
called that shit. I remember watching the backstage shit. Them niggas left that tour because X was getting more pump.
No, who left the backstage tour?
Jay-Z and them. Dame Dash was tripping because them niggas X is getting more love and shit.
I didn't see that on backstage.
Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
Now I do remember Jay-Z left the No Way Out tour with Puffy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the tour he left.
He left that tour and went back and worked on that Annie shit and came back, and then he did his own tour. But I don't remember him leaving the Hard Knock Life tour. That was his
They didn't finish that tour, bro. They didn't finish that tour.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You can pull the information up.
Let me Google it.
Yeah, you can pull it up.
So, but in the meantime, let me pass it around. Do you got? I don't want to lose that topic. I thought that was a good one. J. Cole better than Kendrick. Facts. GX, talk to me. What you think of that?
Nah, J. Cole ain't better than Kendrick.
And why not?
Cole not. It just it's hard to just Kendrick is just better than not just better, but his lyrics are more cohesive and the style is more fluid, and he got more range and flows and it's like a vocal range. Also, he just J. Cole be having like I mean he got better over time, but sometimes J. Cole his punches don't be they be regular. You know what I'm saying? He's dope. He's better than the average artist, but a lot of times, like you go to his old music, his old catalogs, he was relatable as fuck, and he made the music sound good. He had good beats, but a lot of his punches be regular as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is just more a bit more intricate and has more vocal inflections and energy.
Yeah, it looking like they did finish that Hard Knock Life tour, and it was actually one of the most successful tours uh in that era for a long time. It was Jay-Z, DMX, Method Man, and Redman tour kicked off April 24th, 1999. And let me go to what day the tour ended, and I'll come back to you guys. But I see where people can say this though about J. Cole, because J. Cole produces a lot of those records, and I think that is what resonates well with people. Yes, he did have the Jay-Z cosign, but he didn't come from a place like LA neither, or you know what I'm saying? He didn't come from there. He came from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and his name is mentioned with a guy who got a Dr. Dre backing, the beats, and all of that shit. This dude, some would say, took the stairs, and Kendrick, some would argue, he might have took the elevator. I don't agree with that, because you still got to put in the work. You still got to go in there, write these records, and construct these songs. And I'm sure it's a lot of pressure when you can rap as well as he does to conform and do certain type of songs. Do a song like The Game did. Do this type of song. But I like the fact he just stuck to his guns. But I'll pass it around. Let me hear somebody from the West Coast. Give me their take. Reggie, is J. Cole better than Kendrick?
No, but they right up there with one another. I won't put that split between them because both of these cats are dope as hell. I'm gonna lean more towards Kendrick just because of where I am coastally, and I understand there's a bias there, but that don't mean I'm gonna put Kendrick that much above J. Cole, because J. Cole hard as hell in his own right, and especially he doesn't sound anything like a cat coming up out of the South. He don't sound anything like that from what I would think someone from Carolina will rap like, lyrically, intellectually. He brings substance to the type of art that he puts out. Like his music is dope. It resonates. It resonates across coast. And you really and if he didn't speak so much of being about Carolina, you couldn't tell really where he's from. He's just dope as hell.
Okay, I got it. That tour did finish. It was the first multi-group hip-hop tour. That was the first time they did an all hip-hop tour where they didn't have rock acts and R&B acts on it to fill out the bill. I'm gonna mute you, dude. I think you got some noise going on again. 19 years ago, it wasn't 19 years ago, but this article was from February 27, 2018. And it was saying 19 years ago today, the first multi-group all hip-hop tour in over a decade kicked off. But it was also the first time they featured nothing but rap albums, rap people going to like these big arenas. It featured the biggest names: Jay-Z, DMX, Ja Rule, Method Man, Redman. The 54-day tour grossed over $18 million and is still one of the biggest and best rap tours ever. This is courtesy of Evan Arbach. He's a journalist. But yeah. Go ahead, Deuce. You think J. Cole better than Kendrick? Hell no. Go ahead, Deuce. I know Deuce gonna say hell no. Go ahead, Deuce. Your mic muted.
No, really, I'm not really a fan of that much of both of them. So I think they're a tie. I think it's a tie. Yeah.
West Coast cat, you ain't no big fan of Kendrick Lamar. How about that?
Not really, man. Like his shit, like it's cool, man, but it ain't really nothing I'll fight with. You know what I mean? If my homie, I put that shit on, they be like, nigga, turn this shit off. Play that doggy style. Or Snoopy Badass or something. But, you know what I mean? Our shit is different. But yeah, K-Dot, he cold though. But like, you know, I ain't really on that lyrical miracle shit. How he try to be on most of the time.
Yeah, I like little bars and punchlines. Let me ask you this: who's better out the three, Kendrick, Drake, or J. Cole?
You said who's the best out of those three?
Kendrick, Cole, or Drake? Who's the best artist?
Drizzy.
Sales wise, Drake.
Nah, we ain't splitting no hairs. We ain't splitting no hairs with nobody. Who's the best artist? Period.
Drizzy is the better artist out of all of them.
Tell me why, Deuce.
Because Drizzy got the whole package. You having the beats, having the wordplay, singing. You do all that shit. Drizzy can make you a hit song. If he got help or somebody write it for him, whatever, but he can make the hit song.
All right, go ahead, Reggie.
Kendrick and my bad.
Go ahead, Reggie.
That shit hard because Drake do be making some monster shit. And I can't take that away from him. Even from the days when he was doing shit with Trey Songz, you go back to those old mixtapes around that time, his shit still hit. The dude does every damn thing. I can't take shit away from that kid. Lyrically, I gotta fuck with I fucks with Kendrick a little bit more, but you'll be I mean, like everything Drake has survived from people trying to play him out. He this, he that, he whack. Man, that fool survives all that shit. I gotta go with Drake, even though he ain't my favorite on this list. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give him his respect. I ain't no hater motherfucker. I give Drake his shit.
So he's the best artist, even though he's not your favorite artist out of that.
I gotta give it to him. Yep.
Fair enough. Go ahead, GX. Talk to me.
I put Kendrick and Drake on the same level.
Yeah, but that's not the question. The question was who's the better artist, Kendrick, Drake, or J. Cole?
My answer is Kendrick and Drake. They're two different artists.
It's only one best. Yeah. You got to pick one, brother. It's not. You got to pick one. Who's the best artist out of? It's only gonna be one person getting that trophy.
Yeah. Shit, Drake slight edge.
Slight edge to Drake, and why?
His music got a better bounce, basically. And he got bars with it and everything. He may not touch on certain social conscious topics like Kendrick, but you just can't deny his skill. And you know what I'm saying, the musicality of it, being able to have hit songs and multiple, going from hip hop to R&B at the same time and everything, and still having certain instrumentals that bounce, but still having just the range of it is crazy, and you'll be more inclined. And I feel like his music is a bit more enjoyable more often than Kendrick's. So yeah, I have to go with Drake's light edge.
Fair enough. Megazard, Drake, Cole, or Kendrick? Who's the best artist?
I gotta say Kendrick.
Kendrick, the better artist. Okay. Is he your favorite out the pack as well?
Yeah, but I'm not saying that because he's my favorite. Because I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because Kendrick proved that he can do what Drake does to a degree. Nobody does it like Drake or has had the success rate as Drake. But I don't think Drake could do it to Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he could. I don't think there's enough depth there. And I don't think musically he can go outside of what him and 40, the formula that they had. So, but if we just talking like, man, I like all three of them. I like Cole, I like Drake, but I would have to pick Kendrick. Just on artistry, To Pimp a Butterfly was a masterpiece to me. Like from the I'm gonna go K-Dot.
Okay. Did we get Jashawn? You told me to come back to you, Jashawn.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I like J. Cole. That In the Morning, that's what sold me when he did that In the Morning, even though that was years ago. I think songs like that sold me on J. Cole as an artist. Even though I like Kendrick better. as a lyricist, but I like J. Cole. Between those three, between Drake, him, and Kendrick, I like J. Cole the best as an artist.
Yeah, man. For me, believe it or not, for me, it's gonna as much as I like Kendrick's songs and his and I love his albums and how he put his albums together. Some of those songs, when you hear them by themselves and then you hear them in the placement of the album, it makes more sense once you hear it in the placement of the album. But I might have to get an artist thing. It's hard for me, but I might edge it out to Drake because like somebody else said earlier, the package. And I'm not just talking when I say artistry, I'm talking about the videos, how he can be comical in his videos, makes fun of himself. He can rap, he can sing. When you guys say some people would say, well, he didn't write all of his songs. I get it, but that's part of being such a good artist because you got to deliver. I always tell you guys, I use this example often. Twista could come in here and write the best song ever. He could have gave me Overnight Celebrity and said, Martin Ash, I got a beat from Kanye. He gonna do the hook. We're gonna have Jamie Foxx on it, or slow jams or whatever. My nigga, I could not rap Twista's verse and sell it. I couldn't. It's just not my speed. It's not my flow. It's not my timing. And so I think something has to be said when it comes to a guy or a person being able to deliver, like Cardi B. They say she don't write her joints, but I'm telling you, man, it's something you got to give her credit for to go in there and deliver that message. It's hard because if it was that easy, everybody would just have ghostwriters everywhere.
Just like Beyonce, she one of the biggest puppets ever.
Damn, bro, gotta put a case on you.
Hell
You
no,
don't like
man.
Queen B? You don't like Queen B?
Man, Beyonce cannot sing. She don't write none of her songs, and she swagger jack everybody that she work with. What are you talking about?
I mean, in
Man, Mike, you
R&B,
a hater, bro.
I mean, in R&B, other people's writing songs for you. That's a big thing compared to hip hop.
Yeah, no, that's the thing in R&B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what's the problem with it though? That's what I'm saying.
No, because she's not that dope, bro. Like,
Mike, that girl has shut down fucking careers. The same thing Whitney Houston did at the height of her career. Women's careers have been held on hiatus because of what Beyonce has done. She's a complete artist, from stage presence, her performances, even vocally, where you talking about she can't sing, she performs live. Her tours are sick. And I don't even really listen to Beyonce, but I can't take shit away from her. I don't fuck with Beyonce like that, but from the respects of artistry and what artists do when they lay out what they put on the canvas, the girl is untouchable. Careers have been put on hold because of Beyonce. It was hard for a lot of it's the greatness of it. Same thing when Mike had his reign. The same thing with Prince. Careers have been put on hiatus. Many record companies will try to fashion a artist to fit in the mold of what these hot artists are doing. There's been no female to do what Beyonce, since Whitney Houston, no female artist has done what Beyonce has done. Even you look at the height of Whitney, record labels have put a lot of women's careers on hold. I think even Mary J talk about that shit, where her career was held up to background singing at the height of Whitney. Beyonce killed a lot of shit. Carrie Hilton couldn't get on. Ashanti, imagine where Ashanti would be if there was no Beyonce right there. She would have been mega. You can't take shit away from Beyonce. I don't like her like that neither, but the lady is who the fucking lady is. She's serious business, bro.
She's just like her husband.
If you had a label, you wouldn't sign her? You crazy.
Hell no. She's just like her husband. Immediate creation, bro. Beyonce was always pumped up by the media. She's never been once the best R&B singer in the game. Never once.
But in this business, what is wrong with media creations? You a damn fool to think you're gonna be on some underground shit. Same thing we spoke yesterday. Same thing we spoke of yesterday with Pimp C and not wanting to do the Jay-Z shit.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. That's not what I'm saying. The media is telling people what to think about her. You've been brainwashing and thinking that shit. Stiff ass dancing. She don't sing from the diaphragm. Yeah, she don't sing from the diaphragm.
Let him talk.
Yeah, I'm saying she doesn't sing from the diaphragm. She's stiff when she dances. She doesn't write any of her songs, produce any of her beats. What's so good about you? Looks good. I know 10 different girls walking down the street look better than Beyonce. It's a media creation, bro.
Yeah, I gotta put a case on you, homie. You tripping? I'm putting cases on all you. Nah, nigga, I gotta put a case on you, homie. You tripping? Yeah, I get what you saying. She's a media creation, but she's been in that spotlight. Was on Star Search since she was a kid. She's been doing it since a child.
Did she win Star Search?
No, they did not. They won as a
okay.
They lost as a group. But you know what? No, but you know what? Though? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Lauryn Hill lost on Star Search. I believe Martin Lawrence lost on Star Search before. Like
Ursha too.
Yeah. But it takes a lot of talent shows and competitions to get to that level. I gotta salute the parents, man. I wish I knew what I wanted to do so young, and my family just all rallied behind me. You
yeah,
get what I mean?
Her pops put his all into that. You know what I mean?
Mama too.
Yeah, mama worked, but Pops was the one pushing the line for her. We all know that. And Pops was the one making sure
Mama
she
too,
wasn't.
Bro, I can't do that. Her mom was sitting there sewing and making the clothes and the outfits. They going together to them talent shows, bro.
Yeah, but Pops was the one putting her in it, finding out what she wants to do, finding group mates for her and shit. Pops did the work. Moms did the work too, though.
That's
they
all
both
I'm
did
saying.
it.
They both did it together, bro.
But Pops put her on though.
Can you give the lady a little bit of credit, Mike? If you had a record label and you lined all these women up, who is your first pick?
What do you mean, like current stars right now?
You looking to make millions upon millions in this industry, and you got any women since from post Whitney Houston, who you can sign? Who are you signing?
I would have signed Nivea. I definitely would have kept Missy.
Hold on. Before you answer that question, what was the question? You asked them again, Reggie, because I was reading something.
My number one draft pick of females after Whitney.
Let me state the question so they can hear it, Mike. If you ran a record label and you're looking to make millions upon millions, and you have any female artists post Whitney Houston, who are you signing?
Missy or Tweet?
Knowing what we know now, or back then in what 90s?
No, what we know from the female artists post Whitney Houston all the way up.
Oh yeah,
Missy
it's going. Nah, it ain't gonna be Missy. I love Missy. It's gonna be Beyonce knows,
or
Mariah Carey,
or Mariah Carey.
Blige. Like those are like they are up there. Far as
Nicki.
You niggas, all those girls are over Missy.
No, not a
niggas
singer. Or Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki Minaj. But I'm talking about the singers though.
Why you didn't say Rihanna? I'm signing Rihanna.
I love Rihanna, but far as the total package and all those other things,
Nicki Minaj or Rihanna.
Nicki Minaj or Rihanna. I'm gonna
Missy.
think Nicki.
You niggas talking about eye candy. We talking about talent.
We talking about singing. I'm talking about singing, bro. Mariah Carey is blowing the doors off.
We talking about making money. Oh yeah, Rihanna, and I would have signed it to a 360 deal.
Rihanna make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna downplay Missy like that? You just gonna downplay Missy like that?
No, we're not downplaying. We're not downplaying the greatness of Missy Elliott, bro. We just saying that as great as Missy is, I don't think on the scale of a star, she compares with Beyonce or Mariah Carey or Mary J. Blige.
That's media property. We talking about creating the perfect talent for a female. We're not talking about what she looks like.
We're talking about making money back.
We're talking about making money.
Yes. Missy gonna make you money. You see what she did for Timberland and Aaliyah?
Yeah, she did, but she didn't.
Yeah, Beyonce numbers. And them together don't have as much money as Beyonce.
Yeah, they didn't do Beyonce numbers, homie.
So you don't think Timberland did more than Beyonce?
I know he didn't. I know he don't have more money than
What?
Beyonce.
What?
I know he don't have more money than Beyonce.
All right, let's go to the Google celebrity net worth. Let me type them in. Y'all keep cooking though.
Bro,
I'm gonna say before even the Google come out, they not touching what Beyonce has made monetarily.
Bro,
I don't even have to Google Beyonce's. I can stop at Timberland. No, he don't have. I stopped at his. I can stop right here.
Right.
Dude, you want to recant?
No, I know Timberland got heat. You nigga, He got way more platinum songs than Beyonce
We ain't
does.
talking, but look. We ain't talking about. No, I don't even think that's true. I don't even think that's
What?
true. Because yeah, he
Mike,
might have
You don't
more
have-
songs. Let me say this. Let me, and I'm gonna fuck your head up when I say this. Yeah, he might have more of them, but one of hers might have went so many times platinum. So he might have 3 platinum records right here, but for every 3 that he got, she got 1 that did 5.
I know for a fact Timberland's have 10 platinum records,
And
but I don't think.
Okay, I'm gonna type it in.
I know Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't have 10 platinum records.
I'm about to put you. Yeah, she got 10
But
platinum albums. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I finna say, but you know what she
10
also
platinum
got?
albums.
She got 4.
Or her featured anywhere between her, the shit she did, the 2 joints she did with Jay-Z, the Lemonade,
Them albums went platinum.
the Destiny Child joints, all her solo joints. Hell yeah! I'm gonna
There's
type it
no
in.
way those albums. There's no way those albums did platinum.
I'm about to
Mike,
pull it
I
up.
don't think nothing Beyonce has touched has been under platinum.
I don't think that Jay-Z shit went platinum. The last one, the Carters, I don't know. I don't know about
I
that.
don't think either one of them went platinum.
I'm about to tell you. But
I
look,
know.
Timbaland's
Her
net
first-
worth. Before we do this, anybody want to guess Timbaland's net worth? I didn't go to no specific site. I just Googled Timbaland net worth 2021. Anybody want to go?
22 million.
30 million.
Okay, go ahead, Deuce. Since he's so rich, you got
I'm
more.
not. I didn't say he was richer than Beyonce.
You
I said he had
did.
more platinum albums.
You started off
more
with
platinum
the
songs. I
You
mean,
started off with the money.
He started out with
No.
money.
This playback game gonna be crazy. They're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, but give me one. Deuce, give me a number.
I'll say 50 million, 100 million. You got the versus shit popping. So
85.
That's what I was thinking. They got the versus shit popping. Timberland makes money, bro. He got Justin
85.
Timberlake songs.
Now, Deuce, what
Aaliyah
is beyond?
songs.
I got you. But keep in mind that those Aaliyah songs wasn't available for streaming for a long time. They
Man,
held
Aaliyah
out.
shit been on YouTube forever, bro.
Slow down. YouTube doesn't. That's fans and other people putting it up. I'm telling you, Apple Music and all of that shit. Tidal. It was a big deal not too long ago where her family made her music available for streaming.
Yeah, I know they just released it. But
Yeah,
so you saying
so for the last 20 years, bro, it hasn't been available. What's Beyonce's net worth, Deuce?
I don't know, probably 200 something because they make it with her husband.
No, just hers.
Okay, what's just hers? 200 million?
About 3.
Okay, Reggie, take a guess.
She probably had like $500 million.
Go ahead, Jashawn. Take a stab at it.
Well, for Timbaland,
Timbaland was 85. We already did that.
You talking about Beyonce?
Yeah, what's hers?
I'm gonna say 500 million.
It's between 420 and 500 million. That means it's so much money missing right there, and it's coming in so fast, dudes. They got Timbaland's whole net worth and her missing money right here.
So you saying that Beyonce making all that money off her music?
Now you're saying something totally different.
That's what we talk about. How much off the music, bro? We're not talking about how much money
you
she
brought
got.
up, hold on, homie. You brought up
right.
Timbaland making money off of verses. So we can't just be doing that unless you just move the goalposts.
That's music. That's music, though.
That ain't his music. No, stop, bro. That's a company for artists to perform. Dudes, I can't. Dudes, you just want to argue and be right, but that is not the same. Him making money off music and making money off the versus platform is not him making money off his music. No, it's not, dudes.
Look, if Versus ever put Beyonce on there, the stream wouldn't be able to hold that shit.
She didn't come outside and play with Rihanna. She turned down the phase, just like Jay-Z turned it down with Snoop. Come outside and play so you can get exposed.
Man, Mike, you are a fucking hater, bro. Mike, when you hate some shit, you just a hater, bro. You gotta apply your logic to this shit.
I didn't let the media tell me who's a good artist. You nigga try to bring up she making 400 million like she making 400 million off of record sales. Give me a fucking break.
But
Yeah,
it's
right.
even better if you making this, even like with an athlete. The athlete's gonna make a certain amount of money in his contract. But when you become bigger than that, what do you make your money off of? The endorsements. And Beyonce has had endorsements, and her merchandising is crazy. That is a sign of a true goddamn star. No different than Michael Jackson or any of them. When you find a true damn star, you find other avenues of making money. That's what makes for greatness. The contracts for an NBA player, where they find their money, endorsements. Because of what? their brand. She's a fucking brand, dude.
She puts asses in seats, bro.
She
Go
a
look at
global
her tour
icon, bro.
grosses. Look what her tour grosses, man. Like she put asses in seats, bro. Like her tour numbers are stupid. Like what she gross for
she
tours?
does football arenas, homie.
Yes, it's like we talking. Missy ain't never. Only time Missy did stadiums when she was with somebody, bro. Missy ain't did no stadium on her own. Like I remember seeing her when Jay-Z brought her out, when Beyonce brought her out. She ain't bring her damn self out. Do that he shit for a stadium,
Bruh. You gotta slow down, niggas.
No, I'm just saying. I love Missy. I love Missy, bro. But I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yo,
hey,
check this out. So
Beyonce shit was the best shit ever when she did it.
That is not what Missy is known for. I'm sorry, but
I just threw that in. Bro, come on, bro. We just shooting the shit, so I had to throw that in there, bro.
That shit was hot too, though. But
that shit was great for '97. Beat Me 911 and all that shit. Come on, bro. I'm not arguing with you, bro.
Yo, Missy shocked the world when she came out. Yo, she did a lot of shit that we didn't even know she did. We didn't know she was co-producing All About the Benjamins. Did y'all know that?
Not at the time, of course.
No, of course not. We didn't know she's in there A&R in the record until we heard the Locks tell the story.
I did. That's what I was talking about. I did.
Nigga, you didn't know that shit.
Get the fuck out of
here.
How
the fuck you gonna tell me, nigga? I did. I knew. That's what I was telling y'all. That's what I was telling y'all, nigga. Missy
you found out about that shit just like we did. When Sheik Luke said that, you found out about that shit.
I was telling y'all, Missy being ghost producing. I heard reference tracks, a 4-page letter, all that shit Aaliyah was doing. I heard all that shit.
Everybody knew Missy was writing that. Come on, bro. That was a full.
No, I'm talking about a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. Her and Timberland was doing a lot of shit before they even got big, bro. They was doing shit.
Missy was writing the majority. Everybody that was over there with Timberland, Missy was writing the majority of that shit. Her and Static Major.
Yeah.
Like that's a known fact. Yeah. Her and Static Major was writing the majority of that shit over there. We know that. Like Missy put 702 on, and she wrote like 30% of their catalog. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody taking nothing away from Missy's ability with the pen. Like
Missy and Timberland go back to the Jodeci Uptown days with Mary J. Blige, bro. They been putting in work. Bro. That's why I was trying to tell y'all, like, these niggas got many platinum songs. Beyonce wish she had as many platinum songs as they did. Wish.
She got platinum tours, so you know what I'm saying. Like it goes hand in hand.
Man, I ain't never seen one tour where Beyonce the headline tour by herself. There's always other acts on her damn tour.
What?
Just
No,
like
sir.
Jay-Z.
No, sir.
Crazy,
no,
Mike.
sir. You're crazy, bro.
Pull it up.
Cut that hating shit.
Pull it out. Pull it up.
Say you don't get compared. You don't get compared to Michael Jackson tour wise unless you doing them type of numbers. Bro.
Who's comparing them to Michael Jackson? Rolling Stone.
Magazine, you can listen
MTV.
to
Who's comparing her to Michael Jackson?
Mike, you can listen to the review from just regular bitches who go to her concert. The reviews are stupid.
I know. Yeah, I know.
This ain't got to come from, because I know you don't like the industry. You can listen to people's reactions who go to her concerts, and those ticket prices are going to be some substantial amounts because the demand to go watch her is up there. That's the completion of a great artist who may produce an album that's just ridiculous. Like her albums were ridiculous as far as fanfare. And then for you to go to the concert and watch her present that shit in live performance, I don't think there was no one who was as complete as that shit, but Michael Jackson's probably the only one who can deliver what she was delivering for fans in these concerts. Her shit sold out.
Yo, she was dancing and shit. Missy had the dope videos. Yo, I love Missy. I really wanted Missy to do verses, bro. I really want her to do verses. God, Lee is bothering me that she won't do verses.
She's sick though.
She's still sick?
I mean, she
did the Super Bowl and shit.
You seen how whack her performance was? She had to have all them other dancers come out.
She always had a bunch of dancers though.
But her performance was flat as shit.
She
got
old
lupus,
too, man.
She got lupus, man. Stall her out, Debo. She got lupus.
I was saying she's sick. I wasn't dissing her.
Who this? Who this? I had went out for a minute.
They was talking about Missy, and I said, yo, I wish she would do the verses. Said I hate that she ain't doing verses. And Reggie was like, he said that bitch gonna do verses with Tony Braxton, so it'll be even. Cause they both sick and shit.
Yeah, stop.
I'm joking. He didn't
stall
say that.
Stall her out, Debo. I'm with Deuce on that one.
Man, I ain't say all that shit. I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
Make it, Reggie, look, Deuce was like she got lupus. He said make it a fair fight. Her and Tony Braxton.
Oh, what's wrong with Tony Braxton? Got that shit too?
Same thing. Yeah, they ain't the same thing. Yo, I dated a chick, man. I found out she had lupus afterwards, like like later on. And I felt bad because I was like, oh, everything started making sense. Then I was like, oh, and I felt terrible. You know what I'm saying?
And lupus is the thing that attacked a system or something, right? The blood or something.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. But I mean, God don't make mistakes. God was like, man, broke us up. He was like, you don't want to procreate with this sickly bitch. No, I'm joking. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. They're gonna put a case on me, man. They're gonna cancel this show. I'm never gonna make it a drink champ level this way. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's pass the mic. Save me. Somebody save me from myself. I don't know a lot about the condition or the disease, and I might be making too light of it. I know it ain't what Magic got, and he still walk around smiling.
Yeah, it's like AIDS. It's like a little like a lower.
Damn, hold on, slow down. Hold on, homie. You can't. No, it's not.
It is like it attacks your
AIDS,
immune system and shit. It is. I know a couple of people with that shit. It's not. It's like a lower form of that shit. It attacks your immune system and shit. You can't fight off scabs and cuts. Your shit start eating away. I know a couple of people with that shit.
So they spread it by fuck. They get it through fucking.
You don't only get AIDS through fucking, but it's not through fucking. You get it by sharing needles. Yeah, some with your blood, bro. Like,
can you get lupus? Can lupus be transferred to you through blood or sex?
No, it's like something that just onsets in your body. Like your immune system start going bad, you can't fight shit off.
But it's not contagious though. That's why we saying it's not like AIDS, homie. It's not contagious.
I'm saying it does. It's the same shit as AIDS.
Some will argue herpes is a lower AIDS, more of a lower AIDS than lupus because you can get it through sex and you got it for life. But lupus is non-contagious though, bro. You can't catch it.
I didn't say it was, but I'm saying the effects of it is like what AIDS do. I mean, you can look it up. You look up every other.
I'm looking it up right now while we're talking. That's why I'm able to say these things. What'd you say, Reggie?
He said you look everything else up. You can look the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it while I'm talking to you, homie. That's why I'm able to have this conversation with you this way. Yeah, for sure. But we can pass it around because I don't want to offend anybody out there with any condition. And I do apologize if we made light of anybody's condition. That is not. We do not tend to offend, but it's a late night show and it's a hip hop political sports show with a comedy twist. So we're gonna let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. But yeah, man, I think Missy could do verses. Who could go against Missy? Anybody or Busta Rhymes? Because people was trying to put them together. I thought Method Man should have went against Busta Rhymes. I hate the fact him and Redman did such a friendly thing. I wanted it to be Method Man versus Busta. I thought their career span a similar amount of time. They both did movies. They both not saying they're gonna be up there doing movie shit, but I just figured like they both have high energy during their performances, so I'd be cool with it. But he already went. So who do you guys think? Oh, but I did hear T.I. is supposed to Jeezy's gonna go again on verses, and T.I. is gonna do one with Jeezy. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. Nah, I'm just hearing about that right now.
Yeah, it hasn't been made official, but that is the talk in the town that I'm hearing in Atlanta.
To be honest, I don't want to see T.I. versus Jeezy, but I'll watch. I'm still gonna watch it regardless. But I don't want to see that match.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. Well, I already saw Jeezy.
Yeah.
Like
that's because T.I. been begging to get on there. That's why.
But
He
Ti,
wanted
but
50 though.
Ti ran from Ross though. Ross wanted the Ti smoke. Ti didn't want the Ross smoke.
No,
Ti
he
wanted
wanted
50.
50.
He wasn't
He
even
wanted
worried
50.
about Ross. He kept complaining about he want 50. He want
Man,
50.
50 don't have enough songs for Ti. Like,
Come on, man. Nah, I don't
50. Nah, yeah, put
It's
the
I
only
disagree
20.
with that.
What you
I
mean? He
disagree with
only
that.
need 20 Megazord.
I mean,
I
yeah, but
disagree
you
with that.
in some facets they was going past 20. So my thing is, okay, once we get real with it, bro, 50 Cent not seeing Ti, bro. Like, it's just not. Like,
I disagree with that, buddy.
even with the Dr. Dre production.
Ain't even the
Let-
production. It's
Let
the
him go. Let him go. Let him go a
my
little bit.
bad.
Let me hit some of it. Go ahead, Megazord. Break it down for us.
Hey, 50 Cent outside of Nate Dogg is the best hook person in rap to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Nate Dogg, then it's 50 Cent. Like, and 50 Cent career was carried by hooks. Cause that old ABC Dr. Seuss Mother Goose shit, he was rapping for years, bro. Like, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, and if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth, cause I break your face. Come on, bro. And that's one of his better. That's one of his better lines on Get Rich or Die Trying. That's one of the better lines on Get Rich or Die Trying.
It's
The nigga
not.
said,
It's not. It's not.
it actually is. I'm the boss of this boat. You should call me Skipper. The way I turn the money over. You should call me Flipper. Come on, bro. That nigga was saved by beats on that whole album, bro.
Hey, Megan, so you really think Urban Legend is
That
up?
shit was trash the way you
really
said
think
it. Why you do that?
Urban Legend compared to Get Rich and Die Trying?
Urban Legend does. Trap music does.
Trap
Are you
music.
kidding me?
Hold up. Do we got breaking news? Brian Hudson. Is this true? T.I. versus Yo Gotti, November 26th.
Man,
Yo Gotti.
Who wants to see that shit?
Now, if he didn't do Ross because he was holding out for 50, he damn sure shouldn't have been doing
Yo Gotti.
Yo, he wanted.
Man.
Hold up, man. Let me type this in.
Come on, bro.
Y'all already know it's Fat Checker Nash over here, man. T.I. Yo Gotti. Let me do my Google. Let me see.
Man, I think they just trying to use verses to get back on.
Oh my God. November the 24th. T.I. versus.
Man, T.I. gonna watch that dude, man.
You know what T.I. and them doing? They doing that shit that rappers do when they go on Vlad. They just want to get re-exposed to shit. They ain't even really trying to battle. Like,
I can't say that because T.I. never left the site. T.I. been in the news since he been in the news, homie, for good or bad.
I finna say for the good or the bad, T.I. in the news cycle.
He ain't never left the news cycle. When they ain't got nothing to talk about him, they'll talk about him and his daughter and the hymen. You know what I'm saying? So wow, this
they got him battling
that's a whack versus, man.
Why they got him battling the younger dude?
Now, Yo Gotti actually around the same age.
I mean, yeah, he the same, but I'm talking about as far as breaking through. T.I. broke through before Young Gotti.
T.I.'s the better artist. Hands is not even close.
But look, let me ask y'all this.
Young Gotti like what, 35, 36?
Now, Yo Gotti like
30.
30.
He sound like Big Blood. He sound just like Big Blood now to me now. The more I hear him, he sound like this guy named Big Blood to be on the show. Let me say this, Jashawn. But this is the same reason why he didn't want to do the battle with Busta Rhymes.
Who you talking about want to do a battle with Busta Rhymes?
T.I. was like, Busta ain't in his era generation for as when he broke through.
Okay.
But Yo Gotti didn't break through around the T.I. era generation neither.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But Yo Gotti does write a lot of hits that people don't know he probably wrote.
Yeah, he did. Yo Gotti
and T.I. does too.
Yeah, T.I. gonna play some. You think he gonna play some Bow Wow shit that he wrote back in the day?
Say, man, T.I. It don't matter what he played. T.I. could play Paper Trail and beat Yo Gotti.
Like, he gonna watch. I don't think it's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be like
I don't think. I'm looking at versus their IG. I don't see them promoting this yet. So I don't think this is official yet. I don't see. Let me see. I'm going to their IG now too.
They couldn't find nobody else.
They ain't promoting this up here yet, so I don't see it. So I don't want to say this is official because I don't see it on their list. Yeah, I don't see it up here.
Hey, and this the thing. Just think, if Ross watched 2 Chainz, how he was, come on, bro. Yo Gotti ain't got as much as 2 Chainz got.
Hell no.
I think
Look, that be the songs too that they chose. But Ross said he'll do it again, and he said I got a whole another 20 that I ain't even played.
That's Ross too, though. Like he wanted T.I. Ross wanted T.I. I wanted to see that.
I'd rather see that. That's a good matchup. I'd rather see that than Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti, he got
who wins that? Ross. Who wins that? Ross versus T.I. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Ross.
Matter of fact, Jashawn, finish what you was about to say.
I was saying Yo Gotti, he got hits, but like a lot of his early stuff was like underground in Memphis. In the South, it wasn't really like main. Now recently he started making mainstream, like what 5-6 years ago. T.I. got hits like from 2000, 1, 3, 4. Like T.I. got a long range of hits that he gonna destroy Yo Gotti.
T.I. got 2 decades in this thing, man.
T.I. gonna murder this dude.
So Ross or Tip? Reggie, go first.
Wait, who was that?
Ross versus T.I. Who you got?
Damn. Ross.
Why?
I think, and it's more of his commercial hits for me. I haven't really been in like too deep and dead in T.I. albums, so I may not look at it from the perspective a lot of y'all may be viewing them too. But just based on commercial hits is what it was for me.
Yeah, because Ross never had a bigger commercial hit than T.I. though.
Shit.
No. Ross never had a platinum album, man. I'm gonna pull it up right here.
Ross had one platinum album, Port of Miami.
It finally went platinum, but I just know for the longest it was gold. Let me pull up his record sales right here, discography. Ross did a lot of going gold. Not a lot of platinum. T.I. has several platinum albums. T.I. also has several number 1 albums too. T.I. has the Grammys. You get what I'm saying? To go behind him.
Yeah, he do. He do. And Ross, because Ross got better music.
Oh no. You said he got the bigger song. That was a big song. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a hustler.
Ross ain't got shit bigger than Rubber Band Man. Like,
that's what Mark. Did you say that? You said he had bigger songs.
Yeah, I just feel like he got because he got the Grammys. You know what I'm saying?
He got the Swagger Like
Ross
Us.
Band, he got a Grammy for that.
Well, who was that? What's the girl name? I can't think of her name right now.
MIA
and wasn't Jay-Z on that song?
She wasn't on it. They sampled her.
Oh, they sampled her?
Yeah, they sampled her. Yeah, she already had that song.
Yeah, that's a big song. Then he got the stuff with Rihanna.
Yeah, Live Your Life. Yeah.
Live Your Life.
Yeah.
He got Iggy Azalea.
Ross been nominated. Ross been nominated several times, but
them is big songs right there though.
No. I got hammers, but the thing about in the South, we all listen to all of their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how when the New York niggas do verses, it ain't about the songs we heard that was hits to us. It's about what the neighborhood and the hoods was playing. Yeah, Ross got more of them than T.I.
Oh no. He ain't even got enough albums, I think. Ross
got like 9, 10 deep.
T.I. got you. You don't know me. He got all that. That shit was hard.
T.I. got hammers, bro. He do.
Yeah.
He do.
That was a street record, wasn't it?
It was, but it was a hit though. It was a hit on the charts.
But didn't it blow up in the streets first?
Which one?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't. You might see me on the street, player. You don't know me, of course. Like,
that
I'm gonna be real with you.
Legend. Man,
but after 2009, nobody's listening to that like T.I. like that. Niggas start listening. That's when Ross took off. When Deeper Than Rap came out, that's when Ross took off.
Nobody was listening to T.I. after 2009.
Yeah, what I'm saying was the fanfare wasn't the same.
You right?
No, T.I. No,
the fanfare wasn't the same, Mark.
Bro, I'm telling you, T.I. Bro, nigga, you tripping? T.I. blew up again after that.
Nah,
what you mean? Because
Paper Trail came out. No, Paper Trail came out 2007.
Came out in 2008. T.I. versus Tip was 2007, and that's when he started getting in trouble and he caught that case.
And then he did the Paper Trail. And what you talking about 2009, that's around the time he was going to jail. And he won them Grammys on his way to jail and shit like that. Or when he came out of jail.
And then what did he do when he got out of jail?
Went to jail again. That's what fucked him up.
Okay, and then what did he do after he went to jail that second?
He came home and went back to jail. You don't remember what T.I. went to jail twice?
So you proving my point. After 2009, he wasn't the same.
No,
the fanfare wasn't there.
But then he came, bro. You making it seem like he went away with the fanfare, like people won't fuck with him. No, he wasn't out. No, it wasn't because he was in jail. And then he came back out. He started rebuilding his image. He did the TV show and shit with his family. And then he did he had another 2 big albums back to back.
He wasn't the same T.I. though, fanfare wise. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, no, he came back, bro, and he did, and he blew up again.
So them joints was going platinum.
It went crazy. Blurred Lines, yes. Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke for real was crazy.
Didn't they get sued for that?
Nigga, that don't got nothing to do with you. You just switch the whole. You see how
I'm just saying, hey, bro. You named the song,
bro.
I said an album.
I'm talking about how he came back. No, you see, now you just changed it from.
No, I didn't know. No, I was saying.
Hold on. You went from song to album to they get sued, niggas.
I didn't go to song. No, I didn't go songs. I was just saying album wise.
I said fanfare. That's what we started.
In terms of albums.
In
terms of albums.
See, now you're saying in terms of album. You said fanfare. But yes, the kid had fanfare. He did the joint with Pharrell, a whole Pharrell album. It was what was it called? Paperwork. Y'all remember that? The Paperwork album? So
nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers that.
I'm just saying, man. He brought Iggy Azalea back out. Like he been had the fanfare, bro. He did the whole he got his whole family popping on TV because he had so much fanfare.
What rapping in the words of Rapping Forte, Pac, I feel you. But that didn't translate to the megastar that was selling records before he went to jail. Is what he was. Guess what? Ross was a bigger artist than him at that time. These times we're talking about, Ross was the bigger artist. That's all I'm saying. And Ross had hammers during those times. That's all I'm saying. T.I. is Tip, legend, certified. You know what I'm saying? It's cemented. But cemented.
Niggas like Rick Ross. I can't fuck with no Rick Ross.
Yeah, I fucks with Ross.
Why you can't fuck with Ross, homie?
Cause I feel like everything is fake, man. I just can't believe none of that shit. I'm sorry.
So everybody else you listen to, you believe everything they say?
No, but like when all you rap about is how you was the biggest boss and how you control all this shit and it's all fake and lies, I can't fuck with that shit.
He is the biggest boss now. He rapped it into existence.
Okay, that's cool.
But he actually talk about what he do with the wing stops, with the he rap about what he do.
They ain't how he pimped up though. He pimped up like he was the biggest coke boss on the East Coast.
I mean,
a lot of them niggas did that.
I'm gonna say every nigga rapping was doing it. Jeezy did the same thing.
Yeah, you thought Jeezy
was
Jeezy. You thought Jeezy was big
acting like
the way
Italians. Yeah, black niggas acting like Italians and shit.
For real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and Colombian drug lords.
Yeah, like
and Escobar.
That was the rap game, man. Like that was.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen none of Jeezy's stories being disproved, but we all know this nigga was.
Listen to what Freddie Gibbs got to say about it.
I'm about to say, if you Google it, you'll find it.
Yeah, go listen to what Freddie Gibbs had to say when Big Meech had him in the headlock and all that shit. Like
you niggas believe everything y'all read on Google.
No, I also seen T.I. do a bid for 1-800 Crime Stoppers. Like I seen T.I. do a bid for 1-800 Crime Stoppers.
What's wrong with that?
What's
wrong with that? That was condition of every nigga here would have did that shit.
His rap, his rap was predicated on the opposite though. So he not fake.
But
so
he did that shit to get out of jail, man.
But he not fake for that though. So you gonna
he ain't fake for that. He did that shit to get out of jail. Nigga,
he still went though. He still went though. But
he would have got 15 years, nigga, if he didn't make those deals. We all know that shit. Don't act like he just volunteered to do that shit. Please,
hey, man.
Nah. Oh, so you go to jail 15 years or do what?
This is music and entertainment. And when he was rapping how Tip was the illest nigga from wherever he was from. So we're not gonna hold him to the same standard that we holding Rick Ross.
No, because this nigga didn't make a fake ass whole persona and steal a whole another nigga name. This nigga T.I. did some shit to stay out of jail. Would you rather the nigga snitch on a nigga?
He did snitch, according to what I heard. I don't know how. I don't.
Man,
I,
ain't no if Ti
hey,
snitched, dog, paperwork would be everywhere. Ain't no
all I'm
paperwork popped up
all
about
I'm
Ti.
saying is the shit I seen, the guns I seen with them 100-round drums back then. You don't get out of that time without
If you got the
cooperating.
money, you can.
Yeah, because he now I'm gonna tell you this too, Megazord. I think if he would have got caught in New York, it would have been a wrap. LA, Chicago, anywhere else in the world. He was lucky enough that the award show, where he was blessed and fortunate enough that he got caught in his hometown, where he already donates to the mayor and all of this, and you know, like he didn't get. You can deal with people in your city. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
true. No,
saying? You can keep it local.
I definitely think he cooperated. I'm not saying
No, I
necessarily
didn't.
that
No, I'm
he
not saying he
snitched.
cooperated.
No,
No,
I'm not saying necessarily he snitch. Oh, he did this but he definitely had to cooperate to get out of that time, bro.
No, Megazord. That's what I'm trying to tell you. For
Man,
us at our level and at our thinking and our wallet, what we got, it's easy to say that. But I'm telling you, when you get caught in your hometown, multi-millionaire, you are on the way to the award show. You bring more money to the city, and you can help the city more by being an advocate against this type of thing. Like, yes, man, and it's a black mayor. This is a black city, Atlanta, bro. Yeah, they
Okay,
work with you. They work with you sometimes.
that's cooperation. That's
nah,
cooperation.
Now you
nah, he ain't
splitting
snitch on
hairs.
nobody though,
No,
nigga.
it's called a plea
That's
deal, homie. It's called a
man.
plea deal. You ain't never.
Terms of,
Didn't he take the stand when his best friend died?
that's a whole different situation.
Okay, so I see we switching the goalposts.
No, I'm
Y'all
saying
No, we
got it.
not.
No, y'all
no.
got it. Y'all got it.
Hold up. If you get called, you can be a you don't have to be a cooperating witness. You can be a material witness. You can be a witness for the prosecution. The defense can call you as well. Like, and when you get up there, you don't have to tell them. You just tell them what you did or didn't see. You don't have to snitch when you get up there, but they can force you and compel you to testify. And if not, they can hold you in jail because people can prove you were there. So I can't say I wasn't there. So they can compel you and testify, bro. But you ain't got to get up there and say him did it. Y'all hear him downstairs? Him did it? No, no. You could just be like, look, I didn't see anything. I had ducked down. I was trying to stay alive. So yeah, I
Trust me,
might have
every
took the
nigga.
stand, but I didn't tell on nobody when I took the stand. Read the transcript. It's just easy to say Martin Ash took the stand, but what did I say when I took the stand?
Every nigga that even do something wrong, bro. Any snitching, any paperwork, and he got on a nigga, child molestation. Every nigga that do something like that, it come out, bro.
Bro, it be little niggas on YouTube getting exposed for some wild shit.
Yeah,
You don't think T.I. paperwork would have came out and these YouTube niggas shit coming out?
I wholeheartedly do I think T.I. wouldn't told. I don't think he did that, but I definitely think he did some cooperation, bro. Me personally, I'm not sitting here saying that
with no evidence. You just think that in your heart of heart.
No, what I'm saying is when I say cooperation, they was like, hey, we need you to blah blah blah. Not telling nobody. We need you to donate such and such amount to this.
Hey, but
okay,
look,
but you saying that snitching though? You trying to equate that to snitching?
Yeah, that's
I just said cooperation.
Go ahead, Reg.
But look, I think some people go too far with the snitching shit, and I think the ignorance that plays within the society we comes from put a little bit too much into the word snitching. Like when they got shit on you, sometimes when they got shit on you, it's only so much you can lie about. And this may not be you ratting people out, it's just, damn, you got me. And some people can read statements or look in paperwork, misinterpret paperwork the way we see people misinterpret shit all the time and put them labels on people. That shit with T.I. fucking with the feds, they had every bit of evidence they needed on him. So trying to come up with bullshit stories and all that, they got you. Ain't know where you going with it. They tap your phones, they survey you, they do all this informant shit. They got you where they want you at. So ain't no running away from that shit. And I think some people go too far with adding snitch labels on people and shit.
But Reggie, here's the thing though, and this is what we do. If they got you doing all of that, that means you did the shit. You take your time. You don't go there and say, well, fuck it. Reggie sold me the guns and I got the weed from Reggie and I got the coke from Reggie to make your time shorter. No, you go sit your ass in the corner and do your fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just go out, especially like if you a part of that shit, man. You are a criminal. Like, okay, well, don't be up there be like homie always be like I think the joke always runs like, come on out, like the cops are running, they grab you and then you like, come on out the trash can, Mark. They called us. Like, no, they called you.
Did he do all that though?
No,
'Cause
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know too
telling.
much
No,
about
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I didn't say he did. I just want you to explain that further because you said we put those labels on people, and then sometimes they just got you dead to rights. Okay, they got you dead to rights. That means you go do your time. You don't tell on somebody else
Yeah,
to
but you
get your
gotta.
time cut shorter. That's some sucker shit. You knew what you was doing when you did it.
Yeah, but I think when I hear a lot of people throw snitch on people, but then when you look in the transcripts to shit and the cases and all that evidence and all that, a lot of times it may not even be the person snitching. It just when motherfuckers get caught up, they think one person done told and all that shit. And I think sometimes people just and it's an American thing. We just quick to counsel people out. We quick to label some shit. Like, but the Ti thing, I don't know the full details in this case, but I don't think he snitched like that. If they had the evidence on you, everybody going down. And at some point, when motherfuckers is mad and angry that they been caught, they sitting in jail. They love to point blame and shift them labels on people.
Brandon said Ti paperwork on Crown TV on YouTube. I don't want to see it on no YouTube. I want that link, like, and not no link to no channel. I want to be able to go to the website of the, because that's how you supposed to be able to do it. That's what paperwork at. You can go online and see that shit. Sometimes you gotta pay a little fee, but yeah, you can get the paperwork sometimes. Get the court transcripts. I don't want no nigga reading it to me, and I don't want to see his version of it pulled up. I want that link so I can go direct to the source. But that's just me though. But
no, Crown TV.
I agree with you too.
Crown TV legit. If you haven't checked out any of their cases, they post the transcript pages on the screen as they read through it.
Do they drop the link so you can go to the source and see it yourself?
I haven't looked too much on if they got links, but they have the actual transcripts. They go page to page of the transcripts as they read it over. So for those who don't want to read it,
I gotta see where their list is at though. Do they? Yeah.
They should. I'll probably have to go to the website and look in. I tend to not always look through descriptions and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, because I don't be fucking with Wikipedia. I can go in there and put Martinez sold 2 million records last year on Wikipedia. That shit open source. So, yeah. But let me pass it around. I forgot the question already. That's why I be writing. People be thinking like, damn, why he always writing the banner up there? Because I forget. That's why I have all these questions up here. Damn.
I got a question. I got a
it was
comment
the
Ti
too. Thing. Go ahead.
No, did y'all read about that damn what Biden them trying to do with the illegal immigrants?
Let's go, Brandon.
No, didn't read it.
Of course you didn't. You didn't see it on CNN. But the Biden is trying to get the illegal immigrants who've been captured at the border since 2018 $450,000 in reparations per head, per adult.
Mike,
oh my God,
Mike, if you don't stop that dumb shit, bro.
Hey, I'm not making this shit up, nigga. You can look on every fucking site is talking about that shit. They came out today. They in talks with giving them. Yeah, they in talks. Wall Street Journal put it out that these motherfuckers in talks of giving illegal immigrants who got captured at the border $450,000 an adult reparations.
Man, you know the president would never ever get that shit through Congress. Let's pull that shit up. This is what we gotta get information right when we speak on political shit.
Yeah, we gotta get it right.
I'm reading it. I'm reading now. White House considering payments of $450K per person to immigrant families. Yeah, I got it.
All right, what's the source? Put that shit on the screen.
I got Yahoo.com. I got New York Post. I got Fox News. What else is up here? Let me see. I just typed in Joe Biden illegal immigrant, and this is everything. This is popping up. Yahoo, JoeBiden.com. Let me go to Joe Biden. Let me go to the WhiteHouse.gov though. Right, this is where they put their plans out. Right,
that motherfucker gonna make an executive order to do that shit. Watch.
Let me see if I see it up here on his plan on WhiteHouse.gov menu. Let me see it on agendas, executive office, briefing, the White House COVID plan.
You guys want to hear it? Y'all want to hear an audio? Y'all want to see something on the screen? What'll work better for you guys?
I don't need to see shit. I already seen it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I'm looking at it now too.
That's the kind of shit I worry about.
J8, well,
Yeah, it's like 45. It's like 4,500, not 450.
No, nigga, it's 400,000.
No, and JA is clowning. He said no, 4,500 sounds more reasonable, but what I'm looking at, so maybe the total would equal 40K.
No, they saying per person.
Yeah, that's what I just saw too. Let me go here first.
Okay, I'm reading it. This shit is about a lawsuit these fools is planning. Look, this is what I got. The Biden administration considered paying illegal immigrant families who were separated at the border under former Trump's policies up to $450 each. Washington Journal reported. The illegal immigrants filed a lawsuit claiming the federal government detention resulted in major psychological trauma, according to Wall Street. Most of the families were made up of one parent and one child who could receive up to around $1 million in payouts. Though the amount could vary by family depending on the circumstances. The American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU, represents some of the families involved in a lawsuit against the Department of Justice, Homeland Security. It's a lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit against the fucking government.
Motherfucker. That's what they saying.
Yeah,
that's what
I got
this is.
Hold on. And Deuce, I'm looking at another source and I'm actually reading it now. That is what's going on. It's a lawsuit against the government. Not the government is just saying, hey, this shit is fucked up. Let's do something.
No, and that motherfucker talk about capitulating to that shit. That's what the fucking thing is, nigga.
Listen, but Deuce, slow down. You just said the same thing. You just used a different word. You said capitulate, but the legal vernacular for that word is, say it with
compensate
me, or settle. It's a settlement offer. It's not he's trying to get this like signed for reparations. No,
Yeah,
it's a settlement. It's a settlement to
what
compensate
the fuck?
them.
What the fuck?
It's
and
totally
look, let me
different.
add this. Let me add this into how your misinformation was so bad, Mike, because the lawsuit is only for like 940 people. If they get the lawsuit, but the thing is, their treatment during the immigration policies and inside those facilities, it's gonna warrant that shit. It's the ACLU filing the lawsuit, so you gotta get your information right.
No, that's bullshit, bro. The information I receive, and I'm talking about, is the Biden administration is capitulating to that shit. They're not trying to fight it. They're trying to let him out. What the fuck you think that shit means? He don't got to make it a fucking law. He don't got to make it a law,
bro.
No, hell
it was wrong, and it's a
lawsuit.
lawsuit.
I agree, Reggie. It was wrong to put them
You talking about
kids
it's
in
going to
cages.
Syrians, Afghanistan. It ain't going to immigrants who come here. It ain't going to the Haitians. It's going to those families who were separated.
You can believe that shit if you want to.
Mike, that shit was fucked up.
Deuce, you can't tell us to look it up. We look it up, and the information don't match what you're saying. We agree.
It doesn't match what I'm saying.
You half right. The amount
it doesn't match what I'm saying,
but it's not.
It don't match what you said.
It's not reparations.
What the fuck you think that's? Oh man, are you niggas crazy?
So hold on. So if I get in a car accident, and they got to settle with me outside of court, did they give me reparations for the car accident? No.
If the government allows it, yes.
Mike, shit goes through courts. Mike, this is a country of balance and power. A president can't do what the fuck he want. He
hasn't been doing whatever he wanted to do.
No,
he hasn't been doing that.
Trump tried to do that shit and he couldn't do it. It's a balance and power act, homie.
But Biden doing it though. What about the vaccine, man?
Biden ain't doing none of that shit, dude.
Biden didn't put a.
Bro, you so caught up in this political divide shit. Y'all niggas is delusional. That's why anytime y'all speak crazy points. No, Mike, no, I'm not. Anytime I always prove you motherfuckers wrong on a daily. But anytime people place political point, Trump has put motherfuckers in such a ignorant trance that they spew out any misinformation. You go on here, you read shit fully, and you're proven wrong. This is not the way this country works. We so far behind on shit because we don't fully read shit. These white folks will pull shit when we don't pay attention to shit. But you gotta stay actively involved in this shit. Like, hey, motherfuckers ain't about to just hand money away like that. You think they will allow this motherfucker give every immigrant that kind of money? You're fucking crazy.
Bro, That's what you trying to make it seem like. These motherfuckers do whatever they
The
want to do.
article
That's how
said it, bro.
that's not the article I'm talking about. I'm talking about the article from the fucking Wall Street Journal that this nigga not even having a problem with that shit. He thinking about letting that shit mob.
He's not a judge.
So you think that shit? So why they bring him
let's
in
be
that
clear,
shit?
and let's be clear. Let's be clear too. And let's be fair, right? Right, Brandon. Right, Deuce. Whether you agree or not, let's be fair. You do understand he has White House counsel and legal counsel. We all know that, right?
Yes, we all know that.
Now, those decisions to fight it, to settle. He also has a PR team. He has a ton of advisors. Do you feel? And some people do agree these people should be compensated for being treated wrong by the Trump administration, and some would say by the Obama administration, because some say he built the cages, right?
And everybody gets to skip.
Deuce, I'm gonna land the plane. I promise.
Okay.
Less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Do you think Joe Biden personally is the one who's saying it's not a personal lawsuit against him? This is them suing the government. He's the commander in chief. He has legal advisors, and people are telling him to sue or settle or not to settle. No difference from if you got in a car accident, you will have a lawyer telling you to settle or not to settle, right? So what's the difference here? Well, you saying, man, he ain't fighting it, he capitulated. No, this shit really happened. It's on tape. It might not go well for you in court. They might offer, the jury might give them more money. That's what happens when you go to court. So with that, I digress. Go ahead, Deuce.
No, bro, this nigga letting that shit mob, and everybody get to skip. Everybody get to skip over black people when it comes to handing out money. And you niggas, like, oh yeah, you black niggas just want some money. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Look. See, you're conflating two different things too, brother. See, now you just brought in black folks, and because you started off with calling it reparations. So it's a lot of things different. Hey, yo, 817 said, don't now another nigga bring up no revolutionary. Hold on, what do you say? Don't now other nigga talk about no damn revolution in you on a Eminem hip hop panel.
That crybaby ass nigga just got here. This ain't the Eminem panel no more. Catch up.
Yo, them Cali accents, I love them, yo. The Cali accents, they hit different. Them shits be funny as hell. Not in a bad way. I'm not laughing at you, but it be so street, but it be so proper sometimes too. D Calico, what's up, my G? Nice to talk to you. How you feel?
She is all good. What's going on?
Welcome home, man. Welcome back to the neighborhood. Hey, look, am I gonna get in trouble when I go to California calling my show The Neighborhood? Martin Ash Neighborhood.
Depending on where you at. Depending on where you at. Shit.
I can't look. Would I be okay wearing both of these? Do I gotta wear the blue sweater and the red hat? Let them know, hey. Man. Hey, look, I'm gonna come in there with my fucking phone posits, the red, white, and blue phone posits. I'm gonna get shot from both sides that day, ain't it?
Man, some of them niggas be so set tripped out in LA. Shit.
Can I wear black?
I'm gonna say y'all gonna have me all black all day.
Yeah,
you can.
All
black? Okay.
Yeah, black is cool.
Okay, shit.
That's the neutral color. That's why NWA wore it.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta be neutral, man. I don't want no smoke with nobody, bro. Not out of town. Shit, not in town either. I ain't got no problem with nobody, bro. We out here trying to have a good time, crack some jokes, and share the message. But yeah, man, it's called Martin Nash Neighborhood Breaking Beats. That's what we call it over here. We having fun. We break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports. If I see you in the chat and you are new, that means you had to subscribe. So thank you for your time and your energy. You can call in and voice your opinion. We were talking about Eminem being overrated at first, Calico, and then we started talking about the Hard Knock Life tour. We started talking about the verses. Yo Gotti supposed to be versus versus T.I. Then they start calling T.I. a snitch. And then from there, we was talking about paperwork. T.I. ain't been hot since 2009. And now, for some reason, when I was trying to bring it back from the snitch and the paperwork, Dude said, hey, I got something for you. Joe Biden give him money to... Hey, look. I'm glad I was able to have that retainability and spit that out, but that's what we's at. Well, that's what we at, Calico. That's everything we got. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's tough. Hey, so what exactly did he say about Biden? He handed some money out.
No, the immigrants that were separated from their children at the border have filed a lawsuit against the government, and the government is thinking about settling, basically.
Come on, man. And niggas, boy, that's the thing about trying to be an individual. It ain't gonna get nobody nowhere. You feel me? Like we got to come together as a collective. You know what I'm saying? That's why people say we the people. When they filed them big lawsuits, it's we the people versus. You know, that's what the Mexicans just did, and that's what
The
the
United
Haitians gonna
States.
do.
You mean when it's the state of Georgia against Martinez, or the United States versus Martinez?
No, we the people versus the state of California, or we the people versus the government, whatever. Yeah, the United States.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how it got to be. It can't be Mark Nash versus the state of California. You're not gonna win. You feel me? We have
these
to come
motherfuckers.
But people sue police departments all the time, like for bad shootings and things like that. Correct?
Man, that's the insurance
government.
insurance company.
No, they
Insurance
sue the
company.
government though. They sue the county. The county and the city pay that out, right?
No, police
No,
officers.
yeah, they do.
No, police officers
when
are
they
private.
when the police
you
are
don't sue
wrong,
the police.
You sue the city. When they're wrong, yeah, they get win. But this case
suing
is
the government.
These motherfuckers,
right?
These illegal immigrants are coming here illegally. You come here illegally, whatever happens to you, happened to you.
That's not the way it works, Mike. I mean, in y'all mind,
all y'all wrong.
let me speak. In your mind, y'all want shit to work that way. But there's
don't work the way you
certain
think.
listen, there's
Let 'em
certain
talk,
accords. There's certain
we ain't got that
accords
much time, guys.
there's certain accords that countries follow with their immigration policy. America has a policy when people are seeking asylum, you treat them a certain way. And Trump went against that shit. A hypocritical motherfucker with an immigrant wife. And he's an immigrant his goddamn self. But go ahead.
Bro.
Obama bit in the cages.
No. Hey, police officers have a private bond number, man. Like you're not gonna be. That's why they do it like that, so you can't even sue the fucking city and the state and none of that no more.
That's wrong, Calico.
The state people sue the city all the time, bro.
The guy who was on here yesterday, your friend Mark, who's on here yesterday, talked about where he sued the county. Counties settle out all the time. Same thing with George Floyd. They settle out.
That ain't got nothing to do with no damn officer. No one officer then.
No, and nobody said that.
That might be a slip and
slow down,
fall.
Calico. Slow down, because
That might be a slip and fall. We talking about? I said police officer.
No, and y'all said we the people, and you said you got to be that because you can't sue the person. And I'm telling you, this person with his name, it wasn't we the people and the person. It was my guy Julian Benton, and he won $11.4 million. That's why I'm telling you, I know you're wrong because I'll bring him on the show this week if you need me to, and he can tell you his whole
He already
story.
came on the show.
Yeah, and you heard the qualified immunity, right, Calico? And if you have, explain it. You can't sue a cop. Qualified immunity. And it just went through the Supreme Court and got kicked back. So therefore, it tell you can't sue a cop.
Bro, you gonna sue the cop. You can't sue the goddamn the state, the city.
Man, you have to make this nigga understand that shit, man.
Qualified immunity, Calico, just got kicked back through the courts by the Supreme Court to where you cannot sue a damn cop personally. People have been trying to overthrow that. And they've been failing to sue cops. You go after who employs
that might be some California shit.
It's a countrywide, homeboy. And you ain't never seen one person successfully sue a cop. The thing is, you're trying to go after cops.
Hold up, Reggie. Unless what just happened now, a judge can throw out your qualified immunity if they can prove you did not act within within lawful execution of your duties and your orders. And that just happened recently. A case is going to be these guys who killed this kid back in like 2015 or 16 are now going to have to face because the judge threw out their qualified immunity. But it's a long process, but it can happen. But it does take a long process, but it ain't you just doing it. It's a whole nother court case to get your qualified immunity thrown out. And now
I know.
Or sometimes, hold on. Even with the Derek Chauvin case, sometimes like the police will be like,
nah, we ain't got nothing to do with this, and you get fired and you lose a lot of your a lot of the support that you would have had with the police union. The union does not support you, and you on your own. And usually those guys are the ones who don't beat the case. With that, I digress. Though, go ahead.
And I know people got liens on officers. That motherfuckers, they ain't, trust me. When they go to swipe their motherfucking card, them motherfucking assets frozen. I ain't lying. Like shit. That's why these police officers they go rogue too. They go crazy. They go postal. Cause a nigga be done goddamn took them out the game while they playing.
Calico, you over here just making up high shit.
That's why I told you, man. Stop talking to that nigga about the shit. You know, the nigga ain't gonna get that shit. Change the subject.
Oh, you don't know what a lien is?
You ain't no cops got no lien on them, bro.
No, they got a bond number. That's what you put a lien on. A bond
What you mean
number.
lien? What you mean lien? The shit that
a bond number means he's been charged with some criminal shit. He's trying to bail himself out of jail.
You sleep. No, I ain't say a booking number, goddammit. I ain't saying about no damn booking number. Look, man, bro.
A bond. Come on.
All niggas know is to ask the officer for the badge number. That's the only thing we know. We don't even know what to do with that. You need his badge number and his bond number. And bond number means his insurance bond. What are you talking about? You know about stocks and bonds. You don't know about insurance bond? You get his fucking bond number and you tax his ass, boy. This ain't no game. You lean him. See, all y'all know is when Fat Joe talking about lean back. No, we need to lean back. L-I-E-N. Not no L-E-A-N. L-I-E-N. Lean back. Cause they're damn sure lean your ass.
Man,
that's sovereign citizen talk. I know what he's talking about, but
no, there's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. You can't be a citizen.
This nigga from Turtle Island.
You can't be a citizen and be sovereign.
That's why I said so-called sovereign citizen. I should have said. How about that?
No, that's what you call them. That's sad. That's like so-called niggas.
No, it's totally different.
No, that's an insult. When you say sovereign citizen, that's an insult.
So what y'all call yourselves then? Shit.
You're gonna have to pick one or the other. Which one you think I'm sovereign or you think I'm citizen? I can't.
Man, I think you high. That's the fuck I think. You high.
I said, which one you think?
Calico. Well, Calico. How about this? Whether my wording was incorrect and my
it's incorrect, so I had to correct.
Fair enough. My labeling might have been incorrect, and my wording might have been.
No,
incorrect.
That's Calico. That's propaganda.
Let me finish, Calico.
That's totally.
Calico. See now he got see how he wants to go with the insults. He goes right towards.
No, it is. No, that was the insult. I'm trying to tell you.
You won't even let me talk right now to rectify the situation. You're insulted. I get it, but let me speak, please. What I'm saying is whether I mischaracterized it, mislabeled you, misspoke. I'll say I misspoke because I wouldn't want to mislabel or mischaracterize anybody intentionally. What I will say is this, my brother. The meaning behind what you're saying and what I'm saying are similar. I didn't mean to say take the citizen off, take the sovereign part off. But regardless, that when you're speaking and you say these things, that's what you're talking about. Those are the people I see on the YouTube videos who get pulled over saying I'm a sovereign citizen. So I might have made a mistake. I'm using YouTube as a reference point. So, but would I say that? What do you think people should do when they get pulled over? Educate us. You say I'm sovereign and give me your badge number and your bonding number. Correct?
Nah, you don't have to say no crazy shit like that. But if you get in trouble with them, that's when that's the only information you need from them is their badge number and their bond number. Other than that, you might well use your right to remain silent. You don't need much else.
Now, how can you be sovereign and have a driver's license?
Because you don't know See, Reggie's so slow. It ain't nothing gonna make no sense to Reggie. But bro, a driver's license is for dealing in commerce. You know what commerce is, right? So when you're dealing in commerce, you need driver's license. You know what I'm saying? But
driving your car up and down the street ain't commerce, homie. So stop it.
Dumbass, that's the point. That's why that's the point. That means your dumbass don't know when you're doing commerce and when you're not. So you don't need it.
Commerce
you don't need it You don't need a license unless you're doing commerce.
No,
Other than
no.
that,
Commerce is for truckers, not for you to drive your car around the block, homie.
Exactly, dummy. So you don't understand that's not called driving. Commerce, you're traveling.
But here's the thing.
It's a huge
But
difference.
the road. But listen though, Calico, the roads and the highways, they are public infrastructure. I get it, but they are also that's owned by the government. That roadway, that's you like almost like in my neighborhood. I found out the streets and all this stuff. Whenever they want to work on it, they always tell me you only own so much of that part right here. This part of the street, like I found it out when I had some plumbing issue. They was like, oh, from here to here, that's on you. From here to here to the street, that's the city and the government. We'll fix it if the blockage is here because we own that. That street is our street. You own this lot right here, this land where your house is on. So
no.
States require drivers. Like, look, I let the man talk, and when I'm trying to talk, he don't want to hear. But the states require the citizens of their states to have a driver's license to operate those vehicles on their public roads for the safety of everyone else.
Bob said
they recommend. They recommend that you go their way. It's a lot of things is not law that y'all don't understand.
So what states do you not need a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle?
Man, and none of them. What is the law of the land, or what is the supreme law of the land? Excuse me.
The damn Constitution, fool.
Well then, use it, dumbass. Wake up, boy. What the hell? What does the Constitution say against you traveling?
When they wrote the Constitution, none of these roads existed. Many of these states didn't exist.
Constitution has been amended. It's a whole bunch of laws that's not in the Constitution that you know that are laws. Like it was no drinking age when they wrote the Constitution. But you cannot buy alcohol. Look, you can fuck a young bitch, but I'm telling you, R. Kelly is going to jail, homie. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Constitution has changed since then.
The Constitution,
the laws. No. I'm sorry. Let me.
No. You trying to make?
Hold on, Calico. Calico. You got to listen. Let me rephrase. If I misspeak and I'm trying to fix it, don't just be like trying to run off on me misspeaking.
The supreme law of the land.
Thank you. It's a living, breathing document. It is meant to evolve with the times, Calico.
Wrong.
Go ahead.
Wrong.
Correct me, lawyer.
Yes. Because you don't even know there's more than one Constitution because you going off the U.S. corporation. You know what I'm saying? All you know is
what to keep me in and out of jail, homie. Because
I'm sure in this country, and you don't understand what, bro.
Right,
bro. You going deep into their bullshit. Everything is lawful versus legal.
No, I was talking about Eminem and hip hop. Y'all niggas brought in Joe Biden.
I know you don't know.
And the Constitution. No, you said I was going too deep, but I'm up for it. Go ahead. I got a couple more minutes. Go ahead.
Everything is lawful versus legal. You know, that's just it. But a lot of things y'all think is legal, you think that means something. It's not shit. You know what I'm saying? Slavery was legal, but it was never lawful. It was never constitutional and such like that. You know what I'm saying? The Constitution is a lot different than what you might think, I guess, because you think it allows for pedophilia and all this type of thing. It's not that at all. And it didn't have to evolve because it was perfect from the get-go. It's the supreme law of the land. Like, that's what we should be using.
Let's get back to this driver license. I don't want you to go too far away and speak
of riddles and lose
nobody. Now, they say, hold up. The Constitution says what? You have the right to travel, right?
Travel.
Okay, but it don't say you have the right to travel by vehicle.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Back then, bro. For one, it even speaks on locomotion and all other different types that they could even think of to let you know, however your mode of movement or vehicular movement, whatever you got, is your right to travel. That's like saying you got the right to bear on. What that meant? You can only pick a stick up. What did that mean?
So what? You confuse me, bro.
You have the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
What does that only mean? That only apply to swords, machetes.
They had guns back then, bro. They shot guns during that war in Kansas.
So right to bear arms meant what?
A fucking cannon. It's a weapon.
So you got the right to bear arms. But you'll argue that. I'm sure you'll argue that.
No. I want you to stay on point right here because you're trying to lose the focus here. It says you have the right to travel. It does not say you have the right to operate a motor vehicle on a public roadway. You can walk down the street all day. And
that's
the cops
your choice.
hold up.
That's
you
your
can
choice
walk
of
up and
word.
down the streets and the cops can't fuck with you. But if you drive in that car and they ask you for that license, you will get a ticket or go to jail.
No, you don't know that.
Man, this nigga crazy, man.
So tell me
No,
what
he don't know. No, he don't know what he's talking about.
state. So tell me what states can you drive or without a motor vehicle license?
Man, some of them same sovereign citizen crackers.
What state can you
right there in
drive?
California? I see, man, bro, that crack.
Leave the cracking and stuff all of it. We don't have to be disrespectful to get our point across. Just answer the question, open and direct.
No, because when you say sovereign citizen, that's who it is. It's those kind of people. It's not me. It's never gonna be a person that's my complexion. It's never that. Now, when you talk about sovereign citizen, there's a lot of those people probably related to the politicians, and them people always taxing them for these same very reasons, and they standing on the Constitution, but they're not even truly sovereign. They really citizens.
You said probably.
So they really not supposed to do this and get away with it. You feel me? Now, what you were saying, I heard you trying to butt in. I couldn't hear you. My bad.
You said these people, they don't look like me, but the white folks, they probably. So what states can they do this in? You said California?
Bro, every damn state, of course. All 52, 50 of them, 49, whatever it is.
Fair enough. Let's pass it around. Reg, you want to reply to that?
Yeah, his ass crazy as hell and don't know what the hell he talking about. And I hope he ain't driving. I hope you catch the bus or you walk, because you come with that type of shit, think you can do whatever you want on these roads, you're going to jail. It is a privilege to be able to drive. That's what the hell a DMV is for. Now you want to get behind the wheel of a car. You can drive a car you want. You get pulled over by a cop. Guess what's happening to that car? It's impounded. And guess what's happening to you?
You brainwashed, brother.
You're gonna be ticketed. This ain't got nothing to do with brainwashing. You can talk all that. You can
bro,
talk
you
all that
just said it's a privilege to travel.
Time out. You can talk all that liberation shit you want, because there's certain white boys who talk that same shit and they go through the same system. You remember them January 6th?
They are part of the system.
Time out. You remember them old January 6 white boys who had the same kind of belief, and now a bunch of them crying because they're sitting behind jail and fighting court cases. The system operates the way that the system operates. You get some old flawed ass bigots in here who try to fuck it over. Yeah, that's in there. But the system has to operate a certain way it operates. It ain't just, black folks can't do this and white. No, these white folks go through the same shit because they asses be in the DMV right along with us. You ain't just driving whatever the hell you want. I don't even think you can buy a car without a fucking license.
You can. You definitely can do that.
Oh, you can?
You can purchase a vehicle without a license. I know that for 1,000,000%. I bought my first car at and then we found out that was illegal because that dude didn't supposed to sell me that neither. But that I bought the car, but I never even kept the car. I had it transferred to me, but because I was a kid, I bought me a car. My first car like 14, 15, $500. I had a Escort hatchback.
Oh, from a lot, or from a person?
From a person.
Oh, I'm talking about at the dealership.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the dealership, you couldn't do that because you got to immediately go get a license. I mean, what's that, insurance? You can't even operate a vehicle on these roads without insurance. So you can try that shit all you want, Calico. I know you want to reject the system. You have been mistreated, or in your mind you feel that you can't get ahead. So your thing is to reject all this shit and come up with your own ideals of shit while still living within the system.
Okay. Hey,
I'm short. What are you talking about, Calico?
Hey, Reggie, I'm looking it up. It is some states where you do not need a license to legally buy a car. And some states, and in some places you have to be 18 because you can't a car dealership can't get into a contract with a minor.
Right. Yeah, that's law on a lot of things.
So if you buying it straight cash, that's another thing. But a lot of states you do not have. They have a driver's license to buy a car.
Well, also look up Supreme Court and right to travel.
Driving the car though,
No, Supreme Court.
Driving law.
Supreme Court right to travel.
What the hell, right to travel? They can't stop you from being able to travel. That's against the law, homie. Depending on what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we're talking about operating a motor vehicle, driving.
Yeah.
Like it's been that thing has been changed and fought so many times. You have a right to travel. Travel is you walking. Travel could be riding a bike. But hold on, homie. Let me let you know something. Even your travel can be restricted in America. They can take your passport. They can put an ankle monitor on your ass until you can't leave the house.
Yep.
That's because
you're a nigga got coronavirus.
Tell you how dope your travel can be. How easy your travel can be restricted.
That's because you're a citizen.
I can put a restraining order on you. Nigga, I got your first and last name and your address. We gonna go to court, and I can put a restraining order on you, and you can't even come within a certain amount of feet of me. That's how much they can restrict your travel here. And you broke that order, or you don't show up to court, and they put the order on you anyway. Wait, now I see you in the McDonald's I work at. You going to jail, even if you leave. I was like, he was here. Check the camera. He was here. Came in here. Yep, you violated the protective order or the restraining order. Yes, bro. They can restrict your travel.
Bro, y'all ain't got to teach me about being citizen. I ain't no damn citizen, so y'all ain't got to include me in that thought that y'all got.
When you say hold on, what hospital was you born in? Calico?
Hold up. You're not a citizen here.
That's you. I said I told you that.
I know I'm a citizen. Are you?
I know
you're not a citizen.
I hear you.
I'm asking you. You said you're not a citizen. What are you a citizen of? What country? Do you have dual citizen with another country or what?
Nope. I'm a national of this land, American national.
Do you have a driver's license?
You an American citizen? Well, you're not even an American citizen. You're a U.S.
I know what I am. I'm asking you, what are you?
You're not an American citizen. You are a U.S. citizen.
My brother, I know what I am.
So you know you're not American citizen, right?
Calico. This ain't about Martin Nash.
Never mind. This ain't about me. This ain't about me, brother. We're not gonna do that.
No. It's about you.
No. We can't do that. No, we can't. We can't go back and forth. It's impossible. That's impossible. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Right. Because y'all see. Look, 817 in the chat. Y'all already know what I'm going with this. Do you have a license? You don't even want to answer that because you know you about to dance on the ceiling because you about to put yourself in the corner. Do you have a driver's license or a job, Calico? I hurt his feelings. He don't even want to answer. Yeah, the game get ugly sometimes, man. Everybody can't play.
Right. So you let me know, like you really saying, you know what I'm saying, how you feel. I heard your feelings. I heard your feelings. That's why you asked my question.
No, I heard your my own bars against me, nigga. And
no, I heard your feelings, brother. That's why you ain't answer the question.
Look at bro.
You gotta look in the mirror. Anything a motherfucker say, they need to look in the mirror. I don't care who they is.
I'm comfortable with who I am, my brother.
Big Blood said you ain't a sovereign citizen. Calico. Big Blood said you ain't a sovereign citizen. You a senior citizen.
Look, because I'm trying to get information from the brother. I'm trying to get information from the brother and trying to get in their lighters, but he's so but he wants to attack people and call people Tobies. And he don't even want to. And so when we ask him open, direct questions, he shuts down.
And I answered it when you want to.
I asked you, do you got a Florida license?
Ask you shit.
Yes or no?
Come on, man, don't play with me.
You can ask me. Yes, I got a Georgia license. Do you got a Florida license?
I ain't asked you that.
No, but I answered on the question.
No. I said, so you know you're not.
Nigga, do you got a license? Yes or no? That's not hard, Calico. Like yes or no? No. Do you have a job?
No, you didn't hear nothing I said.
Do you pay taxes? Do you have a bank account?
Bro.
Do you have a light bill?
Bro, watch this.
He got drugs. That's what he got. He got drugs.
Do you have a birth certificate?
Bro,
you think a nigga like this? You think a nigga like this got a job?
You got a social security card, homie? Like this shit blows my mind when these dudes say these things. But when you ask them basic, simple shit like that, they shut down. They want to play the attack game instead of just saying, "Yeah, I do got a birth certificate."
You would have got all them weak ass answers if you would have just been willing to also answer. But I don't really want to play that game.
I've been answering you. I said yes to all of that shit.
Bro, I would ask you one question, the same question for the last 5 minutes. I ain't gonna do that no more.
So what's the question?
That's sad. It's sad, Mark. Maybe you need to rewind and listen to yourself sometime. Do you do that?
Bro, what's the question?
Bro,
But you asked me
you done
about
asked
me
me
being a
10
U.S.
questions. You done asked me 10 questions, bro.
And you ain't answer one of them. And we asked 10
Hey,
because
and
you
guess
didn't
what?
answer the one.
You didn't answer the one.
Ask me the question again,
So you
Calico.
asked me 10
My
questions.
nigga, ask the question.
I didn't
Ask the question.
enough questions. I just stopped at
So
a
y'all
certain
see,
point.
he
I'm
wanted
like,
to
hold
ask
up,
the
you want
question
to answer
again.
what?
Brandon, 817, J8, Reggie, Deuce, who else? Brian. Y'all here. I'm asking ask the question now. Let's get it. If I missed it, I apologize. What's the question?
I want to know which you think you are. Are you an American citizen or a U.S. citizen?
So
they're synonymous. I think those semantics.
No, they're not.
Hold on. Okay. I think I'm a citizen of the United States of America. How about that? Because that's what my passport says.
But you're not.
Okay. No,
where are your parents
fair
from,
enough. Now stop right there. Stop right there. Well, fair enough, Calico. I might be wrong. But okay, now answer my question. Do you have a bank account, a job, and a license?
Bro, I deal in commerce. You didn't hear that, did you?
You see how I answer
the fuck you mean by that?
Do you have a driver's license?
You got enough sense to talk shit. You got enough sense to understand that, Reggie.
Yeah, this guy.
Come on, man.
All right, what commerce you deal in?
Bro, didn't we just talk about you don't understand what driving means? I forgot you didn't understand. That means this.
This nigga don't want to answer open questions, bro. This nigga want to argue and he don't even want to have a conversation.
So you're a truck driver, right? You're a truck driver, right? D, you're a truck driver, right?
I ain't say that. I said I deal in commerce.
So you deal in commerce in what country?
Bro. So you're saying dealing in commerce only, pertains to driving? It only pertains to driving?
So where do you do commerce at? Are you an importer, exporter? Where are you doing commerce at?
Bro, that's a simple way of saying getting money, bro. Don't you get money?
Man, you a damn dope fiend, man. Get out of here.
Don't
man.
you get money?
We
ain't talking about no dope and no fiending and no whatever you thinking about. That ain't the only way to get money, dummy.
I think in the commerce industry, you're the buyer. That's what you are. That's
the commerce you're a fool.
That was funny. Calico, let me ask you this. I was born in America, right? And you said I'm not American. You said I'm not a citizen of the United States of America. I'm not a U.S. citizen. What am I if I was born here? And what are you if you was born here?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like a great teacher said, right?
Oh my God. Open direct question now. Go ahead.
What's so hard about it? So you trying to say this don't make me a great teacher? I'm not the great teacher. I'm just
Oh, so you didn't back in front of the stove.
I'm asking, dude, open direct questions. Instead of I don't want to hear about the great teacher. I want you to tell me what answer my question. Open direct.
Don't worry about it.
What am I?
Now, man.
Just tell me what am I, bro?
What that loud? What that gas? Y'all straight Reggie.
My nigga, I'm just saying we running out of time on the show. We can't be here for
cool.
You came on the show late. I'm asking you open direct question. We'll try it again. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it one more time.
All that time I couldn't say what I wanted to. That's
stop the bullshit, homie. What if I was born here? What am I?
This ain't no bullshit.
What am I if I was born here?
That nigga great teacher is Leroy Jenkins.
Nigga, please. Yeah. That was 2. Let's try the third time. Calico,
no,
what am I if I was born
Don't waste my time. Let me speak. All right. You could put a puppy. You could put puppies in the oven. It don't make them biscuits, brother. So just because a person born in a certain country, it don't make you from there. You can go have your babies in China. Motherfucker, your babies is not Chinese, Reggie. Lame ass. I know you think they are, they ain't. Nigga.
Then where you
from? Stop, Reggie, stop. Because he told me to be quiet. We gave him 10 seconds of straight silence, and he still didn't start off with the question, with the answer to the question.
I answered it.
No. What are you if you're born in America?
Bro, you're not listening.
No, you said you can be born in China. I didn't ask you about China.
Number one. So do you think everybody born in America is American?
Yes, they are, motherfucker.
You're a damn fool.
America is one of the only countries, if not the only country, that does that. Like you can be born in Germany, but you're not. They don't be telling you or China, right? I get where you're going with that, my brother. I'm born in America. You said I'm not a U.S. citizen.
Naturally,
stop. You said I'm not a U.S. citizen and I'm not American. I'm gonna ask you the last time.
Bro,
What am I? No,
bro, that's
yes or
called a
no.
naturalized citizen.
Thank you.
Huh?
You see how long it took to get there? You got a
No,
slow ass Wi-Fi to do
no,
the Google.
hold on. Don't act like it be done. That's called a naturalized citizen. That's bullshit. That's nothing. I just told you can't be born in another country and think your baby, oh, my baby Chinese, like they were born right. Man, come on, bro. You're not listening. That's a naturalized citizen. That is not a nationalized citizen. I am a nationalized. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are naturalized, and they already told you you could never even be a citizen of this shit, but you somehow still in line with them trying to be a citizen. And they told you can't even fucking be one.
All right, where your parents from? What do your parents call? What they call themselves?
Bro, don't try to learn about the world through me. What about you? What about you? Tell me something.
Where do your parents say they
But
from?
feel like you don't know nothing.
Your parents say they from America, right? And I'm pretty sure you got a parent that fought in the military for America, right?
Bro, what they got to do with what I said, though? You hear me?
Oh, silence, right? So I'm right.
No.
You got
what they got to do
in
with
the
what I
American
said?
military. So therefore, your black ass is an American. Thank you for admitting to what I just said. Checkmate.
We trying to learn from you. We trying to learn from you, Calico.
Checkmate.
We trying to learn from you. Each one teach one, brother.
Well, why they don't understand that it don't matter. Hey, bro, you could have had your babies in China. They wouldn't be Chinese.
We talking about America, homie.
Yeah, same thing.
It's not.
Same thing. You can't be from Europe and have your babies here and think they're American.
No. They'll be European if you have your babies there.
No,
and if they born there.
You can't be from Europe and have your babies here in America and think your babies are American. They are not.
That's totally false.
No.
That happens all the time. People come over here and they are born. Some people bring it. Some people hold on. I'm gonna tell you a super fact. And this is I know this for a fact. Some people come to America to have their baby because they want their baby to be an American because they were born on American soil. And then you are an American. Now that person
naturalized citizens. Not a naturalized, brother.
But that person can run for president though because they were born on American soil, i.e., Kamala Harris.
Brother,
i.e. Barack Obama.
Anybody, all those people you talk about are naturalized citizens. They're naturalized citizens, brother. That's not what we are supposed to be. This is our land. I don't think you understand that at all.
That's a different conversation, my brother.
No.
Here because that's why you don't have no driver's license,
bro.
And the cops can't do shit with you. You get pulled over. You can tell them I'm traveling.
Brother.
He gonna tell me your ass is traveling behind that driver's wheel though. License and registration, Mr. Nash.
No, if you're gonna agree with that dumb shit, if that's what your paperwork gonna speak on, then you'll be a damn fool right along with them.
So what do you do when you get through traffic stops? Have you ever been through a traffic stop and how did that work?
So you want to keep switching subjects so nobody won't know nothing just like you?
No, I'm trying to get information. They learning things. We learning how to get out the traffic
stop.
They're
getting sprinkles, but they ain't getting no goddamn scoop for real.
Let's get the scoop tomorrow then. So when we got more time to go into detail, does that sound fair?
Of course.
Let's do it tomorrow. I'll be here 10 o'clock. Any final words for me, Calico?
Yeah, nationality. Nationality is the order of the day, every day. Period. Not naturalization and all that. Nationalization. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Deuce, give me your final thoughts, and I'll let Reggie take us on. Go ahead, Deuce. You muted if you're talking, homie. Deuce, unmute.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that 450 shit is reparation. I don't give a fuck how y'all try to dress it. That's the most important thing on the docket for me. Raising awareness about trying to get this paper from these Mexicans and giving it to us. Whoop.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead, Reg. Give me your final thoughts. Everything we talked about, Eminem being unappreciated, the settlement, or as Deuce will call them, reparations, and Calico's assessment on us not being citizens. You got the floor.
Man, I'm over here dying, man. The Eminem thing, man. I think Eminem isn't overrated. I think he's just a person who's overstayed what should have been his time in music, and with releasing albums that really didn't showcase who he was. I think he damaged himself, especially for whack ass award industry such as the Grammys to award him with gifts that he didn't deserve. So that was the pieces of art that later generations heard from him, and I think that kind of played who Eminem really was. The thing with my cousin talking about the reparations for Mexicans, it is false as hell. It's not reparations. It's clearly part of a lawsuit filed by 950 people detained in a detention center, which is a violation of the law. When it comes to immigrations, they may have a viable lawsuit. Biden don't determine on who wins the money. It got to go through court. That's why they're talking about a settlement, just to prevent the damages, or if it can be a much more significant damage, maybe they're gonna settle out of court. Those are the things you look at. This shit Calico on, man, makes you think about saying, if you do any drugs, get off that shit. Let Calico be an example for you of what sober living, why sober living is much better than drug-induced living. This nigga is crazy, but that's my final words.
I'll be remiss if I didn't let Calico rebuttal. Go ahead, Calico, because he definitely took some shots at you. Go ahead. And 817 said he tried to call in, but he said I felt like that's why he on the panel. He said he couldn't get in. Nah, man, I didn't stop it. Oh, that's what's going on. For some reason, it's not ringing. My bad. Go ahead. 330. You got the flow. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Mark Nash, what it do, neighborhood? What's happening?
Oh, this is my guy. That guy Eclipse. Go ahead, man. You got. I give you your final thought on everything we was talking about. 2 minutes on the clock.
Man, I came in for the last hour and a half because I woke up, man. Hey, D Caligo, buddy, sober up, man. Listen, I love you, man. Black man, I'm not your enemy, man. But listen, bro, I am sovereign. And guess what, though? You're still a citizen, bro. No, we don't get treated like citizens, but that is the whole point of the civil rights movement, is if anybody's a citizen, especially Black Americans. To your bigger point, D. Calico, yes, most Black Americans are not even have nothing to do with Africa. Most of us are indigenous Native Americans who, yes, are Black because Black people were here. Guess what, though? We're still Americans. Right, I don't know how you want to keep trying to escape that fact, bro.
All right, last part for you. Eminem, overrated, underrated?
I would say that he is essential to hip hop because of what he did culturally, showing that, hip hop is universal. But I do think that most of his career is overrated because if you take away the whole shock value of the white rapper, I don't think his career would have lasted as long. That whole relapse and recovery period. He put out some serious stinkers that everyone just gave him a pass for.
Fair enough. Thanks again. That guy Eclipse. Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
My nigga. Let me let 817 get his last bar off. Go ahead, 817. 2 minutes on the clock. Nobody gonna interrupt you. Go ahead. Unmute your mic. There you go.
Hey, I just want to say we leave a digital footprint out here. We need to respect these platforms and their own and understand that just like we be talking about the boxers and everything that they do, and we can go back to videos and they got receipts. We leaving receipts here every time we talk. I just sat on the barbershop, listening to the barbershop, enjoying the family, enjoying the brothers, and heard one brother get on there and talk about women's boxing don't matter. All the other shit don't matter. The only thing that matter is what the hell they giving them immigrants. So let's make them give us. Niggas should do that. Niggas should do that. And I up and look because I'm subscribed, Mark, and I'm motherfucking solid. And I up and look, and the same nigga on the Eminem panel talking about rap. Stay consistent. Motherfuckers keep receipts.
Now, in regards to Eminem, oversaturated but underappreciated, in my opinion. Lyrically, the boy is talented. Fuck his skin color, but sometimes the arrangement and the stuff and so many things in the bars and the cultural differences, you know, sometimes we just don't jive and vibe. So it is what it is. Oversaturated but underappreciated in that regard. But stop with this militant shit. If you can't live outside the social construct, if your motherfucking ass got a bank account, if your motherfucking ass got an ID, understand your ass was stamped when you was born. You wasn't born in the woods. Stop this shit. Devise a way to fish, hunt, and be able to survive on your own before you start talking about some militant shit. Because you want to go to war today and your kids want to go to McDonald's and be on the internet tomorrow. Wake the fuck up, man. Stop the cat.
Hey, Blood was talking about me. Blood.
Hey, hold on, Deuce. Thank you so much, 817. Appreciate you.
Yeah, but hold on. Everybody been talking about me though. So shit. Hey,
no, Blood was talking about all that. All you let nigga run.
I know.
No, it ain't, I'm gonna let him run. I'm just trying to wrap this show up, homie, because I fucked up, man. I took me a nap after I put my daughter to bed, and I didn't wake up until midnight, so I didn't start the 1. So I do apologize. This ain't my flagship day. This was a pop-up, but we can continue this tomorrow.
No, but you didn't even let me respond to Reggie and,
Go ahead,
none of the other
60 seconds. Go ahead.
Hey, quick one on.
I got next.
Hold on.
Mark, quickly after they finish on Clarissa. Our thoughts on Clarissa and
Man,
J. Cole.
you gonna let both of them niggas ass run their mouth way longer than what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Because I let people do their thing because you chose to make your closing very short. So, but rebuttals, you don't get the whole 2 minutes. You get a minute for the rebuttal.
So what the hell you gonna get?
Yeah, you get a minute. Go ahead, Calico. I'm mute.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The dude who called in, because I could damn near can't even remember the goofy shit that Reggie said. But the other dude, he had a little more sense, but he still obviously wasn't quite listening. Because I said we are American nationals, or I am. You feel me? So obviously I used the word American, and I said you aren't an American citizen. You are a U.S. citizen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's so hard about that. And I said naturalized versus nationalized. You feel me? There's no higher status that you can have on any land in the world than to be a national of that land. But y'all think y'all some naturalized citizens when we really the nationalized people of this land. You know? But I digress because I know nobody don't understand what the fuck I'm saying.
All right, we'll get back into it tomorrow. Go ahead, Deuce, a minute for the rebuttal. I'm you.
Hold up, Blood. Don't talk about me like that, nigga. How a nigga can't talk about Eminem and the fucking reparation shit? Nigga, I brought that shit up over here too, you trick ass nigga. Don't ever think about you speaking about me like that. Nigga, you over here crying about, let me call her a bitch, some black girl losing a fight nobody fucking watched. And you want to talk about me bringing up reparations. Nigga, that's what you're actually bringing up. Instead of some motherfucking girl boxing nobody give a fuck about. That's what I said, homeboy.
Go ahead, Deuce. You still got the floor.
He ain't got shit to add.
All right. Sometimes you don't need the whole minute. Reggie Owens, go ahead. Give us your final thoughts on Clarissa Shields and the fight. She did come up short. Shelton Moore was up here yesterday. It was like she got her ass beat. Some people was like, nah, it was a competitive match, but from what I saw, she couldn't do nothing with that girl when she got on top of her. Go ahead, Reggie.
Yeah, man. With me, I thought Shields just came in there a little bit over anxious, a little bit too over aggressive.
My bad. Hey, Reggie, I'm sorry. Unmute yourself real quick. I'm gonna give you the clock real quick so we can keep everybody on the same pace and so we can land the plan so we can come back and do it again tomorrow.
Yeah. I just thought she came in a little bit too over aggressive. She didn't really come in there like a boxer. She should have been more strategic and scientific about her approach. I think she was looking to go in here and knock this girl off. She underestimated this girl, kept charging in at her, getting within the range for this girl to grab her. She didn't implement anything. I think she was learning from her team. Now, when it came to criticism, there's a lot of people doing the same shit, being hearing every time somebody they like lose with all this crybaby ass shit. Now the girl was the Jake Paul thing. The girl was attacking the dude Jake Paul, saying all sorts of shit. She says a lot of Ronda Rousey type shit. I like Carissa, but sometimes she's a little too hot with the tongue, and she should expect criticism as well as her fans. In this game of combat, when you win, you're going to get praise, and there'll still be people to hate. Now, when you lose, there's going to be people who hate, and those who love aren't going to be too pleasured by the loss. But you must understand, in this game, especially when somebody who speaks in a way in which Carissa speaks, who's confident about herself, she's going to have people who are going to get back at her. Now, that shit Jake Paul said ain't no shit to cry about. That's between them. I don't think he was too disrespectful. I see a lot of fans crying over her loss and that people are criticizing him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people that they such crybabies? They make up every excuse. Carissa's going to lose a couple of fights over on this side of combat based on her thinking she's just going to go in here and knock these girls out. She has to learn how to defend shit. She don't got to be the greatest of wrestler, but she can learn how to use the defense of it. And you ain't going to be able to just go in here throwing punches at each of these girls and think you're going to knock them out. It's just not going to happen that way. But that's my thoughts on it.
What Deuce said, you don't have nothing. Do you have anything to add on this, Deuce? You said niggas don't fuck with female boxing, you said, right?
Yeah, I said that. Niggas don't fuck with female sports, period, bro. Like I was saying on what you call the show, who old boy follow me from, tramp ass nigga. The Chicago Sky just won the championship. They had 10 people at the goddamn parade.
Damn.
People
really?
Niggas don't follow.
That's Chicago too.
Sports.
Niggas don't want to get shot out there. Fuck it. I ain't mad at them. Shit.
Nigga,
I ain't going.
Chicago like the basketball mecca of the world. They love anything about fucking basketball.
Fair enough.
Nigga, Candace Parker and all them won a chip for them, and nobody even came to the parade. Nigga, that just shows you where the level of female sports is. And I got daughters that play sports. You know what I mean? And I know when I'm in my daughter's games or we go to other games, only people in the damn crowd is the family members or people who know the girls who playing. Female sports is not all that popping. You know what I mean? I respect the female who can hoop or whatever, but it ain't nothing you're gonna go out your way to watch. And women should be fighting anyway. So
female tennis though is major though. We gotta agree with that, right? They got a lot of female stars in tennis, right?
A lot.
No, I mean they might not be all. I mean American stars. We got I can name about 3 off the top of the head, but globally, yeah, it's hundreds of women and not thousands that play tennis. Like some of them I can't say their name because they from other countries. Like Mira Sharapova, I can't say their name right, but like yeah, I like tennis just for the sound effects. I like it. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like,
what you call it?
It sounds like I'm having a menage right now. I play the tennis in the background and light some candles and some incense. These are jokes, y'all. These are jokes. All right, come on.
I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas crying about some female boxing. Like, give me a fucking break, bro.
I think they like Clarissa so much, though, because she's a 2-time gold medalist, 2-time undisputed champion in two different weight classes. Like, I think they just like that sister so much. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, maybe I'm tired of hearing them cry. So maybe I jumped off the wrong end. These niggas cry about the Wilder gloves, the Wilder fight, the Wilder count. Like, these niggas cry about everything. Canelo. Man, I get tired of hearing niggas acting like old white women. That's all I'm talking about.
I agree with you on that shit.
So maybe that's where my bias is coming in with Carissa. Like, I don't watch Carissa Shields. I don't have nothing against her, but what these niggas crying about this girl and it's racism because she lost and they don't want to promote her and all this bullshit I was hearing on these talk shows that I listen to while I'm at work. It ruffles my feathers, homie.
Gotta blame her promoter too, though, right? Like, if she isn't promoted right, she's not with a Top Rank or Eddie Hearn. She's doing who's her promoter again? I looked it up.
Some white guy. I forget his name.
Let me see. Clarissa Shields promoter. She is signed to Dimitri Salita.
If she drop a sex tape, she'll be promoted heavily.
I will watch it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fucked up nigga for that. Hey, look. I'll be right. Hey, look. I'll be right in here setting the mood. I'll be in this bitch playing the Clarissa Shields sex tape like this. Oh yeah, baby. Set that mood, Clarissa Shields. Let me see what you do. Are you really the true quote? Is she really the quote? Or the throat? I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Y'all know what I mean. It's jokes. It's a hip hop show, right? Go ahead. Anybody
some,
got anything to say before I get canceled again?
I do. On some real shit, nigga, we got, if you in California, come whooping, swooping Fresno, you know what I mean? We doing the trick or trunk for the kids. We giving out kicks. I done collected about 200 pair of shoes. I'm gonna give out to families and all that shit.
Hey,
I'm doing
homie.
work.
You got my son?
Hey, what's up? I think I got a couple of Nikes in there for him. Shoot me the link. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give
man.
it to Reg.
Hell yeah, man. I need a donation, man. I'm impoverished like a motherfucker. I'm fucked up in these streets.
That's not what I heard, but you know, we'll keep that in between us.
Man, I'm fucked up. I'm hurting out here, homie.
Well, that's what we doing out here. Losing. We out here trying to help people and empower people. That's what
So
we
you
out
guys
here
are
doing.
helping the kids. Y'all
Whooping and
giving away
swooping.
candy, giving away sneakers and shit for the kids. How do they link up and can be a part of that if they in the California area?
You know what I mean? Find Frank H. Ball in Fresno, California. That's what we doing on Saturday from 3 to 6. You know what I mean? I got some Twitter information. If it's that pertinent to you, if you want to come out here and whoop and swoop, you can go on Deuce 32 Bell on Twitter, and more information will be there. You know what I mean? But we're doing this on Saturday the 30th.
Saturday the 30th, whoop and swoop, trick and treat, what you say, trunk and treat for the kids, Fresno, California. Definitely tomorrow, man. If you can pull up, or you can put it after I click the end on this video, or you can put it in the private chat now, but definitely put it in the comment section so people can see it on the replay if they don't watch the chat. So we can yeah, that's dope. I'm always about giving back and supporting the youth. Yeah, that's dope.
What Blood say? Trying to teach kids to call women bitches. Yep, if a bitch is a bitch, like my nigga Ice Cube said.
I
don't
say
give
that
a
all
fuck.
when I'm like, a bitch is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Look, I don't get mad when y'all get up here and call R. Kelly a pedophile, or when y'all call somebody a rapist. You know what? That shit don't affect me. I'm not that. And if they are, they are. A rapist is a rapist. A pedophile is a pedophile. A bitch is a bitch. So it is.
And bitches call each other bitches, nigga. So you can't get mad at us. You can't get mad at us. These niggas is sensitive and soft. Tell them they take the thumb out his ass.
Ouch. 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 Listen. Yeah, golly. Y'all don't even play fair, man. Y'all go for the juggler. Y'all just be in here on some meat.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make.
Damn, man. Y'all go too hard on each other, man. It's all love on this side, man. It's entertainment, man. We're going to have fun with it. The conversation is going to get a little heated and hot at times. But look, man, long as we can try to find common ground. And if we can't find common ground, that's okay too. We're not here to agree. We're here to hear everybody's point of view, hear objective perspective, and hopefully we can learn something. We can trade information and dispel a lot of false narratives at the same time. With that said, I love y'all. Believe it or not, I still do. You too, Calico. You as well, Deuce. We disagree, but I respect you, homie. Reggie Owens, you know I got the utmost respect for you as well. We disagree a lot too. I comment on your videos. We might disagree, but we gonna respect each other. Or we're gonna find a way to have common ground. Maybe this show can be like the watering hole in the jungle, where hey, look, over here you can sip your water, but please don't attack the gazelles. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you are if you're a gazelle or a lion. With that said, I digress. My name is Mark Nash. Yes, so yes, you're rocking with the best breaking the beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else. Y'all feel like squeezing into those letters. We start at hip hop. We might end on sovereign citizens or sovereign people who are not citizens. I don't know. It's confusing. We'll try it again tomorrow, 10 o'clock. We'll be here on time. And yeah, open channel, open panel, open dialogue, open discussion. I will see y'all.
Hey, I'm going to March. I'm going to TBS. If that bitch ass nigga, if that bitch ass nigga over there, you can catch me over there, homeboy.
Yeah, let me drop
Tramp
that
ass
link.
nigga.
Drop that link.
Damn, Mike, you on here gang banging this shit.
I don't like that nigga, homie. Nigga try to play me like a sucker, homie. They try to play me like a sucker, nigga. I'll rip that nigga face off, wipe my ass with it. punk ass nigga.
Hold on. How does that work? So you go. Ugh.
Yep. I'm ruthless like that.
Throw it
Thugged
back
out.
at him.
Yep. Shove it
Y'all
down his
motherfuckers,
throat.
y'all motherfuckers too much. Hey, look, the link for the TBS show is in the chat. I'm gonna go over there real quick, show some love. And while I make me a sandwich or eat me some cereal, I try to eat light late at night like this, because that's how I was gaining all that weight. Finish doing the show like this and going there and eat some fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens too big for my jeans. Soul food, goody mob. Y'all will get it later. Whatever. Or maybe y'all got it and I was just corny. Whatever. I'm okay. Kyle, the boxing section, we over there right now. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 10 o'clock. God bless. Peace.
This that squad sound.